Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sorcery and Secrets with What Team Comp for some D&D tomfoolery. I'm your host, the Uncommon Guru. And say hi everybody.
Hello!
Hello.
And last we left off, you guys were getting ready to be in the middle of discussing with your two unconscious captives about what
Oh, I thought the rogue was dead.
You knocked him out.
No, we
Okay.
we saved him.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You guys just knocked out the barbarian as well, and when he was the first one to like wake up because I think he got a natural 20 on his death save and just kind of woke up just like, oh wow, well it seems that I lost.
I mean, TLDR, he got knocked out. He woke up. He was untied, talked to you, and then he was shot.
To be fair, that was not his fault. I mean, it was absolutely his fault, but it was not his fault. But you guys had questions about the attack, the sudden sleet storm that they tried to cast upon you guys, and a variety of other things that may cross their mind, or rather your mind. But you have two people that you can do so in discussing with them what you're looking into, and they were a few hours away from waking up. So unless you guys have anything you want to do preparatory before they wake up, go ahead and let me know that now. Otherwise, we'll jump straight into them being awake.
I can't think of anything if we've already gone through the wreckage.
No, I can't think of anything.
Okay.
So other than short rest, nah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you guys can take a short rest in the meantime.
Probably just a short rest, and then you. Sorry, I'll close the window because it's getting loud.
No worries.
Yay! Oh, fuck you. Bad dice rolls.
I've seen worse.
YOLO! There we go!
Paris, bad dice rolls. Third roll is maximum. So, a couple hours later, you hear a faint.
Which one is it?
You hear it's unless you turn the barbarian, he's snoring a little bit, and that has gone unabated.
Oh, immediate would have switched him over to his side.
Yeah, the snoring stopped after that point. But he is currently not moving at the moment. And you see a thing shift from the rogue, yeah. As you see him like do that thing where like someone is waking up, getting their senses about him, and after like a moment you see him like shift and like pull against the bonds, kind of like slowly beginning to like hyper wake up as he looks around. And then he looks up and kind of sees you guys, and then just like puts his head back down, just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, your friends left you alone.
Like his eyes like slowly crawl up to you. You murdered most of them. I don't blame
Three of them got away on a giant vulture.
Good for them.
Still conscious.
Good for them.
You know, you're rather mouthy and smartass for someone whose life is on the line.
I mean, to be fair, if you kill me, you don't get anything. I mean, to be fair, if you don't want anything, then you would have killed me already.
Doesn't mean you'll talk.
No, it doesn't mean I'll talk. Mostly because of the fact that it's the only thing keeping my dumb ass alive.
Okay, repeat what you just said. You said it too fast for some reason.
I said that right now it's the only thing that's going to keep my dumb ass alive. So as long as I'm able to keep something, I can be able to keep you from murdering me. Or, you know, you'll be cold, heartless bastards. Kill me and I won't have anything to say about it, you know.
Aren't you going to kidnap one of ours anyway?
I smile as he says that, by the way.
No,
hey, Mordecai.
no.
You're looking terrible.
I
like this. I like the scarf. New look?
You know him.
No, but I've seen pictures of him. Very bad artist.
I'm not wearing a scarf.
Oh no, you're not.
Mordecai.
I am so sorry. I'm still waking up.
Alex holds up four fingers
that
in his
hideous
face.
that hideous thing you call a jacket. I thought was a scarf. Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't shoot him.
I will say though,
Who's
the artist drawings of you, they don't get your nose right. Like
Who's
they make
the
it
one
look way
talking?
more bulbous. The rogue.
Oh.
As you can tell, he's a lot more mouthy than the barbarian was.
And a lot less nice.
Mm-hmm.
Also, not very good at his job.
That's
It's just like, oh, well, you know, still someone alive, but you know, let's just try and steal from this guy anyway.
Alex is, yeah, actually, I'm just about to bring that up. Alex is kind of like, you know, you crouch over a person so you're not straddling them, but you are, like...
Over them.
Yeah. She's doing that.
So you move
Yeah,
on to the
Tenebris
back.
is just kind of...
I mean,
Tenebris is just kind of scowling. Well, not scowling, just kind of like... Really?
Tenebris sitting here
This
like,
guy's-
please let me hit him.
This guy's
Please.
talking shit.
Please let me
It's more just
punch.
like, it's more just like, yeah, like, this guy is talking shit. Wow, okay.
So, I don't know a lot about the roguish nature of things. That's more my other family's alley, but I don't think you're supposed to pickpocket people when surrounded by the enemy.
I mean, depends. Are you looking for something in particular?
Talking about you, sweetheart.
I was too.
Still don't think it's a good idea.
I mean, to be
Especially
fair,
not when you can be outran.
Dumb enough to think I'd keep it in my jacket, too.
you don't know what I'm looking for. I'm not going to tell you because you're being a dumbass. And for the rest of you,
I know what you're looking for. I'm not
Do you?
stupid. Yes.
he shrugs. Well, in which case, I don't have to tell you. And to
You
be
must
fair,
really lack a sense of self-preservation.
to be fair, I chose to take this mission. What does that tell you?
That
you
you're
have a
either
death
down
wish?
on your luck or you have an adrenaline rush.
No, I'm just psychopathic and want. Yes, I have a death wish. I have the adrenaline rush, and if I don't die, I get money. It's a win-win scenario.
Oh god, no, not another person who has a boner from the danger, I beg of you. Ugh.
That's what makes me so
Yes,
damn
so.
good at my job.
Well, clearly not that good.
I mean,
Be right
I
back
was
to the
able-
wrist, interrogate him without killing him. I'll be right back real quick.
no worries. So are you like an actual tiefling? Like actually? Because there's like this newfangled fad that's supposedly going on one of the islands where people like dress up using goat horns and stuff like that, painting masks of like goat bone and whatnot red. It's really weird, but apparently they're calling themselves tieflings, but they're absolutely not. Ever heard about that? That's weird.
Out of character. Is Butters a parasite?
Yeah, you guys are still here. He's just like, you know, I'm guessing.
No,
that-
are they
No.
still around?
I'm here, but I'm rushing to a charm.
Ah, okay, so it's literally okay. It's just me. Okay,
Basically, Alex said she had to step away for a second.
Okay. I didn't prepare to interrogate. I thought I don't what.
Yeah, he's not looking for interrogation. Like, no, I get it. She's interrogating me, but I'm asking you a question. I figured, you know, while she's not here, we could have a polite conversation. So, you actual
Dude, Alex is still there. Paris had to step away though.
Yes, I'm saying Alex stepped away for a second. She's thinking about her way of approaching this now that she realizes this guy might have a death boner.
I feel like I should at least know what my question is.
To be fair, you're not at the moment. He's questioning you. He's just asking if you're a real tiefling.
He doesn't
Back.
answer. Welcome back. I don't know
Oh,
what we're
hey!
supposed to do.
So is that a fake tiefling or a real tiefling?
What race is
He's
this
just not
guy?
answering. He's just not answering my question. I'm curious.
What race is this guy?
From the
Human, I
appearance
believe.
of him, he's human.
Can I insight to see if he's disguised?
Go ahead.
I go up and whisper in Alex's ear, like, what exactly are you hoping to get from this person?
Why
I
he's
just
trying to
wasn't
kidnap
informed.
one of our party members.
Okay.
To be fair, kidnapping wasn't necessary. It just would have been easier. I'm right
Oh, yeah,
underneath you. I can kind of hear what you're saying.
I mean, Alex had to step away, so probably.
Did she not go straight back to the interrogation? My apologies. Redacted.
Yeah, he would have like walked up to before she got in hearing range, before she got in
Back within.
range of the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine he should quickly go back to straddling him.
She's not straddling, not quite.
Hovering.
I have short ass legs, but they ain't that short. Why are you trying to kidnap my friend again? Other than the money, I'm assuming?
The money.
Who sent you?
People with money.
You didn't get a name to your employer?
I can't give the name of my employer if my employer didn't give me a name.
So let me guess, you got sent some extravagant messenger from the employer who gave you no information about the employer, said do this and you'll be paid.
More along the lines of they sent me an extravagantly underdressed schmuck who said if we want to get some quick bucks, we can just, in and out, quick thing, should be easy. One guy, maybe a few other people that he's traveling with. We're not expecting, such violence. You guys are just dangerous. Throwing fireballs around in the middle of the desert. You guys are going to attract some bad creatures.
How much was he going to pay you for this?
A lot of money.
You didn't think that there was a reason there was a lot of money?
Oh, because the thing that he wanted us to get was probably worth that much money, and
What
it
the
paid for
hell
our
did he want you
silence.
to get?
A thing. Well, and if
What?
not, he wanted us to just bring Mordecai in just so that he could make sure that, if he didn't have it on him, that it was stashed somewhere, we could get that.
You're not giving a lot of specifics.
Of course not. That's my job. That is literally my job.
If you go back after giving us any information, you're gonna die anyway.
Not really. I mean, what have I told you? That Mordecai was the one we were looking for. We're looking for something on his person, and that I got paid. Congratulations. You know about as much as you would have gotten asking around pretty much most bounty hunting shops. Except for the fact that they didn't actually take them quest.
She looks at Tenemus. I think the barbarian would be more open to telling us.
He's still alive? Oh
You
man, he
need to
knows
fire.
less than me.
Do you think we've gotten everything we can get from this person?
Not quite, but maybe if we leave him to bake, it'll help a little bit.
Come on, you're gonna leave me out in the heat? That's just rude.
She just smiles. Not quite rude, just... I think you would look cuter with a tan. She'll walk over to the fighter. Barbarian, but as I have to use that term.
I've got Charger.
Yay.
Charger.
Tea.
Slurp!
Mm-hmm.
I'm done letting you guys do it. Mark, I'll just walk.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just grab his neck and pick him up by it, not squeezing.
Oh, there it is.
Look, Mom, I can fly.
See, I'm not squeezing.
I know, but he's
I'm
also
using more of the base of his jaw, but
yeah,
more than anything.
that's why he's making that kind of strangled sound, is because you're holding him by the base of his jaw.
Now you know something. What?
What?
The pipe.
No,
I don't really care
not
what you're
exactly.
asking.
What exactly did you want? Did you want one thing, more than one thing? I have an idea, but I'm not positive.
I mean, one thing is going to be the easiest thing if you have it, and if it's in your head, then we just got to, drag the rest of you over and, let the people who actually can do the, interrogation.
And what's the information you need again?
You have the information. You'll have it on like a piece of paper or something like that. I don't know. I was told to grab it and go, and if not, grab all of you and go.
Why would it be in his head?
Because he's got a memory, and memory has the ability to remember shit. Duh. Jeez, it's like you've never interrogated people before.
I'll just throw him as high in the air as I can.
The irony
Yeah,
is, considering
I wanna try to-
Mordecai is so fucking big that means that his feet are probably level with Alex's neck.
And when I do that, when I throw him in the air, I want to grab him by his foot and turn him upside down.
Ow, blood rushing to my head. Holy shit, ow, I'm swinging. Okay, cool.
You just hear Alex just very quietly go, impressive.
Thanks.
So, obviously it's clear right now that you are a toy. Because he's swinging you around like you weigh nothing.
I mean,
So
to be
you
fair, I
might
don't
want
weigh
to speak
no.
up a bit?
I'm giving you the information I can give you. But I'm not giving you enough that you'll kill me. Simple as that. Like I said, he's too dumb to know anything of the real importance.
Well, if you're incapable of telling us, what do you do now? We could just kill you anyway.
Incapability versus self-preservation are two very different things, moron.
Do you know my track record for people I interrogate of staying alive afterwards?
Why the fuck do you think I'm not talking?
You should know 80% of the people that died is because they're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Why are you not giving information?
Yeah, well,
you
people who did
annoy
tell
me
you the
to
information tended to end up dead anyways.
Not true. Sometimes I let them walk.
Yeah,
And
sometimes.
if you give us information, I can convince him to let you walk.
I doubt it. Yeah, this is Mordecai we're talking about. You think you're going to be able to convince him to let me go if I tell him information? Yeah, that his track record's not that clean, sister.
We can start with the torture soon.
We don't have the time.
I look back at my cargo cart. I can do it in the cart. I still got some leftover nails. I bought a pack.
You put a pack of nails.
Yeah.
And it just points to the board with nails in it. That.
Wow.
But I got a pack of them, so I got some leftover ones.
I mean, you have a pack of nails. I have a bit of, another idea.
Sure.
She holds up the sword that at this point in time, I'm assuming, considering the damage it does, is just dripping acid.
More that has a faint sheen to it. That's unsettling if you have an idea about what it could be.
Which board is that?
Freedom. The scimitar.
Uh,
It has acid.
What do you think? You're gonna burn your way into my skull?
Well,
I don't mean to sound cliche, but we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
I also study humanoid, so I know where to hit you.
Kind of like tilts his head because he's, upside down. I mean, again, your incentives for me staying alive are talk or be tortured, and try and make me believe that his track record shouldn't be listened to.
Hey, I'd say at least 20, no, a good 60% of the people that talk live.
Mordecai, if I pay you 200 gold, will you let him go?
Depends.
Well, I mean, if he gave us this information, that is.
Then yes,
She'll hand over 200 gold.
if he talks. As long as he talks, I'll let him go.
So I just paid your way to freedom, so you want to spit some shit out?
Make a persuasion check.
Not great, but Could be always much worse.
Mordecai, are you being
intimidating?
honest?
Yes.
No. Are you being
honest?
Yeah, honest about letting him go if he talks?
100%. He didn't need the money. It's just a bonus. These people, this group of people really likes paying him when he doesn't need to be.
She kind of figured he didn't need to be paid, but it was more just to get this guy in his head, like, yes, he will let you go.
He will let you go.
If Mordecai lets go, Tinner Bruce, like,
Dagger
counting
comes out of
down
nowhere.
30 seconds, just like, now chasing.
Throws a dagger, hits him at the top of the head.
Oh god, it's like Jester's axe!
Is Tenebris the type of guy to be like, okay, he's 20 feet away, 50, 60, now chase. He just wants to chase.
It's all in the thrill of the hunt.
The most dangerous game. Man.
To be fair, he doesn't really like loose ends, so... Mordecai can let him go, but Tenebris will still be chasing.
Maybe just snort.
And it won't affect his track record because he'll be one of those people that lived after his interrogation, but died soon after. In an unrelated incident.
Completely unrelated.
Put me down,
Tenebris
please.
Huh?
Put me down, please.
Good choice of words. I'll just drop him on his neck.
Ow!
Oh, jeez.
Ow! He rolls slightly to sit up, and he's like slowly starts rolling his neck, just like, that. Why would you hit me in the head? Ow! I can't even rub my fucking.
I mean, to be fair, it's still better than being shot.
Yep.
And I just did what you said.
Yep. You did. That's on me. Ow, bitch. Ugh. He sits up and he shuffles slightly because he can't move his legs because you tied him. He kind of shuffles around slightly.
I'll untie your hands, but I ain't about to untie your legs so we get information.
And he slowly looks at you, just like, I mean, if you're gonna untie my hands, by all means.
Still untie his hands. She still got the weapon out, so if he tries shit, she's just gonna knock him back out.
He kind of just rubs his wrists, just like, checking himself for a second. Actually, let me roll some real quick. Yeah, fuck. Look. People don't like to tell information. You know that. I know that. But if you're as smart as you are, which you have a reputation for being, obviously, when you hear that some schmuck needs to get, found, you tend to want to know who wants to find him. Yeah?
Alright.
No.
Well, depends on who you're asking, but then again, you're, no offense, but you're one of us. Bounty hunters, people who actually find people who deserve to be found. Your name kind of stands out. So when someone says that they want to find someone like you, I get curious. So I did a little bit of looking into it. Apparently, the person who wants you found is an Eisenfurt.
Everything is lining up. Huh?
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, this person has it on... how do I put this? On good authority that you may have information on an issue in Eisenfurt. Granted, the person who has said that is spoken through hearsay. He said, she said bullshit. As it happens to be. But people are dying. And it's messy. Like, some important people have died there.
And this is my problem?
Well,
in what
the thing
way?
is, they think that you might know what it is, or at the very least that you may know who done it.
Why would you know that? Alex is looking at Mordecai really confused.
He just shrugs.
Yeah, well, the person who is put in for this, like, he's done it pretty good for someone who's clearly supposed to be a law-abiding citizen. Actually, let me give you some more information here. Gold Dragonborn, captain of the guard, named Findex. He's the
Do I
one
know
who's
it?
looking for you. Roll a history check.
I'm assuming that name does not sound familiar to me at all.
Nope, you haven't really poked around Eisenfurt. Findex used to be not captain of the guard, not from your memory at least, but he was a person who was definitely moving up in the ranks, so him becoming captain of the guard is definitely not out of the question. But he used to work with like new recruits, new initiates, help get them ready for patrols and such like that. Get them.
I'm gonna DM you a question, Guru.
Yep.
I feel like I'm sitting on a pencil, but I'm not. I don't think. Ow.
Hold on.
Oh, I know the weasel. Yeah.
Well,
I can have a talk to him.
one second here.
Something was biting me.
Yeah, I know the weasel. What I'm hearing is we need to make a pit stop when we get to Island.
Right.
Since you said you already have an idea of what they might be looking for, I'm guessing you don't need me to say it out loud. Kind of like looks towards Tenebris and Alex, and kind of looks like obviously sees Imnostra just kind of sitting in the background, kicking her legs, like looking all too ready for torture. Glance back to Mordecai.
All right. Mordecai can assume, like, has a good guess of what it might be. Though.
You can make an assumption.
Tenebris sniffs.
Nah, it's fine.
Didn't think so. So
None of the info we need?
Hmm?
She's asking Mordecai.
You got anything else, big boy?
Some of the discretion. Apparently, this Findex guy is under the thumb of one of the inspirations.
Ooh, which one?
Should be. Let me pull up his name real quick. Should be. That's from where I was helping Paris with all of her beasties.
Sorry.
I'm gonna guess Cole, probably.
Where are my... Hold on a second. There you are. Yeah, Cole Efritus. He's been kind of shouldering his way into the lawful infrastructure, if you will, making people do more stuff and whatnot. And he, well, Findex isn't exactly taking that very well enough. From what I'm hearing, he's squirming, and Cole's been having to pin him down a little harder.
Tighten the reins.
Essentially, yeah. Trying to get a bit in the mouth of a horse that wants to bite. And trust me, if Findex bites, he's gonna lose some fingers, if not his head.
So it sounds like someone will be keyed on our side.
So, this is what we're doing. I'll let you go, but not now.
Okay.
Were the people with you? Were they part of a group with you, or just random other mercs?
It was mercs organized to work together. You know, just to that way we wouldn't have a specific name over our heads that people could track down and know that, you know, if we go missing, kind of like motions to the area around that's been destroyed. As it happens, individual mercs going missing, that's not uncommon. If a group goes missing, people start raising eyebrows. Also,
Basically, you have an alibi.
Oh, exactly. And anyone else has an alibi, too. They don't start questioning why a group was heading in towards the Laughing Sands and got attacked off the side of the road, you know, as it happens. In this case, just looks like you guys have an alibi, we have an alibi, we're all good. No one asks too many questions.
Is your base of operations in Eisenford?
I move around everywhere. I don't give a fuck. Eisenford's just where I got my job.
So you wouldn't happen to know anything else about that area, would you?
About Eisenford? What the fuck you want to know?
If there's someone there that if the person I'm looking for is still there, actually.
That's vague as hell.
There are two people that I'm looking for. Odrifbid and Thaddeus Silverfang. Have you heard of either?
You see his face like immediately contort into like a, what the fuck?
Might be alive, just move past it, yes or no.
No. You're going for... You're... Really?
Think about it. I'm ready to see the fucker dead.
I mean, you and at least 30% of the underworld. He waltzes in like he owns the place, and thing is, he's apparently got enough to back him up that he's able to actually hold it. He's moved his way up to the point that he's basically almost the right-hand man of the king, and if he gets his way, we'll get a lot of money, which, trust me, everyone's eager for, but at the same time, war's bad business when it comes to keeping people alive long enough to be assassinated. And let's just say that a few people have experienced what's been going on with the nation he's apparently wanting to war with. Not exactly looking forward to going back.
Yeah, I know. He's trying to go to war with fucking Camions.
Just so you're aware, I'll look to once we're done with this and we kill Odrif, I'm probably gonna have to waltz into the underworld of the city and declare that I've killed him. And if you have a problem with it, walk up, because people are not going to be happy.
Oh, absolutely not.
It depends on the people, but most people aren't. Yeah, I mean, people who are wanting to run weapons and do assassinations, they're all for war. I mean, war's good business, but not against people who are as hyper vigilant as they are. That being said, which
Oh
Thaddeus?
right, he wants to go to war with fucking Banded Ride. I forgot.
Which Thaddeus?
Silverfang.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
Which one? Thaddeus Silverfang or Thaddeus Silverfang the second?
The second?
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a son.
Guru.
Yes.
Was that his fucking...
Hmm?
Was that his name?
No.
Okay.
That was not his name.
Okay. I was about to get pissed.
Yeah.
Their jaw dropped. He had a child.
Oh, he had more than one.
Oh yeah, he had more than one. What, you thought that guy like that wouldn't have multiple kids? Yeah, at least like... I know he had like 2 or 3. I know one of them died not too far from here, but... that's, what? Decade ago.
What was this kid's name?
Which one?
The one that died.
Should be... Notes here. Eberk. That name rings a bell for you, Butters. Yes, you've heard that name before.
I'm assuming I haven't.
Roll a history check. I'll type it out, by the way.
Is it spelled? Yeah, that's how I thought it was spelled. There's something ringing in my head already, and I don't like it. But unfortunately, I don't remember in character, so...
Would I don't know if I would have heard of this guy.
You can roll a history check. This is fairly prominent history that, since you were Knight in Cyclists, you would have some inkling. Oh, Eberk was a bastard. He was a son of a bitch.
Oh, I thought you meant bastards in like...
No.
Bastard child, like literal?
God, out marriage,
to be fair, he might have been. That's, the question a lot of people had because of his personality. Because it was nothing really like his father or like Thaddeus Silverfang II. He was volatile, violent. Yes, he is the eldest. He was younger, but he acted like that youngest child where the rules don't apply to me, and that apparently applied to everywhere. He tended to act with like a, hey, my dad's this powerful guy, you can't touch me sort of mentality.
Somebody touched him, I assume.
Somebody touched him a lot, apparently, on that one. They wanted it gone.
From what you heard, they cracked his skull open.
Oh!
Talk shit, you get hit.
That ain't hit. That's bludgeoned.
Yeah, and they were barely able to recognize the. Yeah, and they were only able to recognize the remains by the fact that he was still wearing, things that had significance that people were able to identify as being his, like jewelry and such like that. He wasn't robbed. He was just mangled.
Oh god, someone just wanted him gone.
Fucker had it coming.
Yeah, no shit. I heard nasty rumors about what he would do to people, and let's just say the world's a better place without him. But
I'm going to have to kill a child.
As he's saying that, you see Mordecai takes out his flask, does a toast motion, and just.
I'd toast, but I don't have a flask on me, sadly.
She'll pop open the alcohol that she has, and give him literally a drink.
Ooh, he toasts Mordecai and just takes a swig and, ooh, good shit. Offers it back.
I know, I made it.
Oh, good on you. You can make a business with that.
Something tells me when we get to
Eisenfurt.
Actually, Eisenfurt, everything's gonna go tits up. So let's get there quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill a kid. Lovely.
A kid? That man's an adult.
What the fuck do you mean?
He's probably older than you are.
He put a hit on me. Wait, how would he be older than I am?
Out of character. We're talking about Thaddeus II, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right.
How old is Thaddeus II?
About 160, I think.
What race is he?
He's dwarf.
Oh, this will be great.
Yeah, the tyrant you took out was a dwarf. You forgot about that, didn't you?
I thought he was human.
No, he was a dwarf. That's how he's older than you, Paris. He was a dwarf.
Random human proclaims ownership of a dwarf city.
Yeah. I mentioned multiple times that you're a dwarven city, and that
You said multiple times there was dwarven city that was not just completely overrun with dwarves.
It was not overrun with dwarves. No, rulership was not dwarves, and the reason why he was a tyrant was because he was a dwarf who, with all of his lifespan, would have been able to hold that city for a long time.
Still have to kill his kid.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't heard his reasoning why, but apparently he's looking for someone who murdered his dad or something like that, and he's,
Yeah, me.
Oh, you're the bitch! Oh! I mean, to be fair, I don't think he was around when his dad died, so I don't think he knows all the nitty-gritty details. I mean, I barely know anything either myself.
Mordecai does know Mordecai does know Alex killed the
tyrant. Yeah.
She's mentioned it. Yeah.
So he just goes, Well, let's finish the family, shall we?
Great.
Good luck. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to... Can I have my feet back? I'm not gonna run off. Thank you. I'm not gonna run off or anything like that. You said you didn't want me to go right here, so I'll just pop in the cart. No worries. I'm not gonna cause any issues. Unless you give me a knife, in which case I'm gonna just clean my nails, because these things are a mess. Ugh. Like, flails his hand, just like...
I'd give you my knife, but after you said you know my track record, I don't think you want it.
It's probably grosser than my fingernails. Thank you.
Ironically, I don't have a dagger somehow. What the hell?
You haven't bought one.
That's so weird.
I give you mine, but I use it to split open people's skulls myself.
This is a weird laugh.
I'm aware. I got a little bit of cold. I'm sorry.
Tenny has many daggers, but he will not give
Dagger.
Not give him the special dagger.
I'll walk away and I'll say, Tenny, come here.
Yes. He walks over.
You want him to... So, I promised I wouldn't kill the fucker.
But I didn't.
Touches his nose and he'll walk back.
I give him a look that's just like, no.
Shrugs. I'm leaving it up to you, big dog.
He'll sit next to this guy and he'll just slit his throat.
Okay.
You see Alex's eyebrows raised? Just like, well then.
Looks over at you with like this surprise, like, what the fuck, and then just
chuck him out.
I kind of liked him. I was alright with
Same.
it.
Can't really trust him.
No, that's the point. I don't trust him. Because I was fine with keeping him alive. Then you said that. And he looks at Alex. Once you said you were the one, I didn't want that getting spread. Because some people don't know your name. A lot of people don't know your name. You just put it out.
For future reference, we need to limit the amount of information that we give to the people that we're interrogating.
Just goes over to the barbarian and unties him.
he's still asleep.
We leave him. Let's go.
I'm gonna at least try and wake his ass up. I want to.
I'm gonna stabilize him. I don't feel right about it.
He is stabilized.
No, not like barbarian in the room.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
See, I don't
Roll a
either.
medicine check.
I can just kill
No,
him.
I have
Healer's
I'm
kit.
just gonna healer's kit.
Okay.
And I'm going to write a note on him.
Okay.
If you dare didn't plan on killing you, this is your second chance at life. You try to say shit, next time I won't be so gentle.
I mean, to be fair, you slit his throat, so he might not be able to talk ever.
I didn't.
No, see,
I don't know what you mean. I did nothing.
I did not think.
So you stabilize him, leave the note, and then you guys get in your cart and you head off.
Tenebris.
I can't wake up.
We're waking up the barbarian.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't wake him up.
Oh, we're
yet.
just gonna leave the barbarian.
He's already awake, isn't he?
No, he's unconscious for another hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just leave him. He's not gonna give a shit.
Yeah, he won't. He won't talk.
Oh, it's not that.
He
It's not.
tends to.
I'll put a blanket over him just so he doesn't like frost.
Okay.
I sort of turn to Mordecai with a confused look.
I backed out. I didn't feel right about it. Because usually I'm fine with killing them, but honestly, I don't think this guy's gonna talk. And... I don't know. Maybe I'm getting soft in old age.
It's not such a bad thing.
Nah, fuck that. And he just goes and starts the cart.
Minnie is just hobbling along next to you, just like looks very
I
pleased with
make
herself.
sure to grab the plank of wood with nails.
Of course.
My weapon! It's a fucking plank with some nails in it. Exactly!
Oh, the worst part is that the Tenebris slit his throat with his dragon tooth dagger, which means that his throat's burned as well from acid.
Yeah.
Christ almighty!
He's gonna be able to talk, but he's gonna sound like he's smoked for 87 years.
Oh
Oh my
my
god.
Oh my god!
I'm 87 years old and got laryngitis.
Hey, you guys.
That voice just took me to the Wobbuffet line from last night, Butter. No.
Oh my god.
Ugh, give me a kiss. That one?
Yeah.
Is that the one you mean? Yeah.
Yes.
The trash bag.
No, imagine a female Wobbuffet going, ooh, give me a kiss.
No.
Waddling up to because they don't walk.
No.
Don begging, like, please stop, please. Also, by the way, Don, now that I'm not like piss ass tavern singing drunk, can I make out at all what kind of alcohol I made in this bottle?
In some of that good shit bottle,
Because I made this in a drunken stupor.
it's
Apparently a very inspired drunken stupor, but a drunken
Yes.
stupor nonetheless.
yes. It's you're not sure exactly what type of ale this is, but it clearly needs a little more time to age before it gets that peak. But it's also good.
What the fuck did I conjure? Does anyone remember what I was doing when I made this? That's a character.
Was I there when you made it?
Yeah, she was beside the
She
car,
was-
like Minnie, singing Drunk Tale.
No, I did not pay attention. Just in case, I should make some.
You were drunk. I think you drank something new. I can't remember.
I drank Dad's ale, and then the rest is just black.
You had a burst of skill. That's all I can say.
You see her pull out the bottle that she drank from before and just, like, look over the entire label like, what the fuck did he put in this? She's in the car while it's doing, so yeah, they're moving.
Okay, we're moving. Alright.
Yep. Yeah, it's moving. No worries. So you guys are moving forward. Oh, go ahead.
Tenebris is he's kind of looking back at that guy. He just kind of like murmurs to himself. Just sort of basically, I guess anyone that would hear would hear that he's just kind of thinking to himself, but slightly out loud. Just like, if he told us information, then who knows how easy it is for him to tell others.
We're also 3-on-1, and we still had to go through a lot of bullshit just to get him to talk.
Good.
Hmm.
We're like near a desert, right?
Yes, you are literally on the border of a desert.
Yeah. I'll hop off the car and grab like a bag of.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna make something when I have time.
Last? What?
I don't know if it works. I'm not gonna say.
Oh.
Guru, I want to make dust of sneezing and choke.
Oh my god!
Interesting.
I'm crying.
Basically, I want to make pocket sand, Guru.
Yeah.
Enhanced pocket sand.
You're not gonna be able to necessarily make dust of sneezing and choking as the magical item, but you might be able to make weaponized pocket sand.
Yeah, basically, I just want weaponized pocket sand.
In response to what Alex said to Tenebris, he'd turn his head and he'd say, well, if we can get information out of him, then anyone can.
Yeah, but at this point, what information does he know about us? Alex is the one that killed the tyrant, but it's not gonna matter once we kill his son.
There's also
And
the
the
fact
son-
that I look normal, and in the process of us getting there, I'm changing my appearance. So it's not like I'll be recognizable once we hit Eisenford. Well, excuse me. Not recognizable to anyone that hasn't seen me make this change.
Fair enough.
Speaking of which, Don, I actually need to paint my face, so I'm going to spend... I'm assuming it's going to take a short rest just to do that. So I need to paint over the fucking tattoos, because otherwise, big marker.
Basically, or you can do it with cloth or with, disguise kit.
He gave me body paint. So I'm just using that. I don't have disguise kit.
So yeah, you using that.
Using the body paint to cover the tattoos on her cheeks. So now there's just blue triangles on her face.
Okay.
Do we know anyone that would know where Thaddeus II would be?
I think it's, what's the fuck his name? Findex, probably. The guy that hired the hit on me.
Okay.
Well, that'll be interesting.
Good place to start, huh? Findex is a bit older than me, right? Or would be around the same age group?
He's around the same age. He's at this point he'd be probably as old and crotchety as you are.
Tenebris just kind of chuckles to himself. I wonder if we took that box, we could get payment from Findex. Let you out, and then
the coffin.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't feel like sitting in that fucking box.
It's too late anyway. So what's Findex like? Hello?
I don't fucking know. Been a while. What the fuck?
Memory failing?
He was... Fuck you. He was alright. He was alright guy. Not a total asshole. Every once in a while I get high and mighty. Scale pattern. Allows it... Well, not allows it, like... he has he takes a bit of the personality from what his ancestry shows, if you know.
Oh dear.
No, not much. I picked up on it every once. He's alright though. Very alright. But who knows, it's been a while, he could be a dick now.
Captain of the guard as well. Bound to have guards of his own.
Was not captain of the guard when I met him.
Oh, were we not... Wait, our character, were we not told him that? Or were we not told that?
Told what?
About Findex being the captain of the guard.
No, he is the captain of the guard, but when I met him, he was not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Tenebris is saying, like, now he's captain of the guard.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm saying, do we know that he is now?
Oh, yeah, he is.
That's what he was mentioning.
Now he is.
Yes.
The rogue told us that. That wasn't, like, Don giving knowledge. The rogue outwardly said that.
Okay.
So, yeah. Let's make our way to a city where, like, good... How many people in there want some of us dead?
If Odriff is running the underworld?
I'd say a handful.
Hopefully nobody wants me dead, because hopefully nobody knows who I
Who knows the name of a terrorist of mine?
Who indeed? There's probably one person that wants me dead. At least.
And I just go back to driving the cart.
Alright, so you guys make your way along the path?
Yep.
Throughout this entire week, she's obviously been working on her hair with that comb that he gave, or the dye, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And she's been weaving up a new outfit for herself so that none of her scars that would differentiate her are showing. assuming, considering that it would take us probably like a week and a half that I don't have to roll Weavers.
And
Due to the time, I'll say that no, you're able to spend enough time to make sure that it looks correct.
And how's the pocket sand come on?
Roll an I know you're proficient with alchemy supplies. Roll an alchemy supplies check.
Intelligence?
Yes.
Roll for
Alright.
pocket sand.
Roll for pocket sand, bada bing.
Slowly. You have an idea, but it's just getting it to be executed correctly. That's like, I mean, it'll still do something if you throw it in their face, but it's basically a not very useful effect at the moment. You want to increase it. You want to make it stronger. Right now, not so much. But you're still working with the sand. You're like, I'm gonna make you into something amazing.
Alright. Every once in a while, I just fucking, like, the flask eventually becomes empty. I'm like, who's got more out?
She'll pour him some more.
Yep.
Is there any preparation we'll need to make when we go after Thaddeus II?
We need to gather information.
We're gonna gather information. We can start with the Dragonborn. And just wash your backs.
I might be able to forge a few signatures if there happens to be a few doors we need to get through.
I have an idea of maybe where to... No, I don't know exactly where to find a signature of Finda. Loose ideas. Yes, let us go. It's gonna be difficult, brother. The amount of people that there's gonna be protecting the people we're trying to kill isn't...
Especially if one's the right-hand man of the king.
Well, if Findex is the captain of the guard, he's bound to have some sort of policies or...
He's under someone's thumb currently. It doesn't fucking matter what his policies are.
Yes, but anything he sends out as a change in the rules to the other guards would be signed by him, I imagine.
He's looking for a signature so he can forge it.
Yeah, if we can wait a second. I still have the note that said to get me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was signed, though.
It's still written.
Oh.
And if he's the one that called the hit out, it might not be a signature, or his handwriting, but it's damn close. It might be. But it damn might be.
Say that again? I don't know if you're talking in character or out character.
Yeah, he said he takes out the note that was written saying, "Get Mordecai, take him in, or steal it from him." I'm like, this is a chance to be
I inspect it to see. Well, I guess I don't really have a note to compare, a genuine piece of writing to compare it with. So he just kind of. Are you offering it to him, or are you just showing it? No.
He's offering it.
He'll take it and put it in his pocket. I'll keep it for later, in case I might need it.
Yeah, well, let's get to the city then.
Dawn!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna DM you a question.
Sure.
There we go.
I'll assume
With like couriers and such like that are allowed to go back and forth, you could have made an attempt to do so.
Would it have worked?
Thus far, I mean, you haven't sent anything recently, but
Would I have an idea of where they last were?
Where they last were? Not specifically. They didn't write any information like that.
Okay.
Basically like a don't ask, don't tell.
I'm gonna have to try and find a fucking clarity while we're in Iceport, okay?
I don't think there's anything that Tenebris wants away.
Okay.
Mordecai, I have a favor to ask of you.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to accompany me somewhere because I just got an idea.
Where?
Just to a temple.
Of what?
I need to find a cleric.
Of what?
Any. I just need to find someone who can use sending. Eldritch wants to go to war with the Banded Ride. I know some people of the Banded Ride. If I can warn them, then we might be able
Fuck,
to
I might know a cleric in the city. But I really don't want to talk to him.
I'll do most of the talking. I just need you to accompany me so I don't get jumped if someone happens to recognize me.
Good, I'll DM you the cleric I know in the city, if you don't know it.
I think I know, but DM it to me. Yeah!
You know, we can find another cleric, maybe.
Something wrong with the one that you know?
It's been a while.
I mean, again, I'll be doing most of the talking. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Another thing I should be doing whilst you two are off.
Tailing up. Because I think we're going to get jumped one way or another. We're going to get jumped quicker with just the two of us. Stay in the shadows, follow us. That way, they'll think it's just two of us. They'll be underprepared.
Sounds good.
Or three of us, because I'm not sure too.
That makes me think, should I be in the cart with you two?
No, when we get closer to city, hop out. I say once we get within a mile of the city, hop out, alright?
Very well.
Alright. If we're gonna do this, we need to do it smart.
Agreed.
So no making any hasty decisions. Consult first.
All I'm doing is using sending to potentially get some allies against a bastard who happens to be work his way up.
Do you have a picture of the person?
Would I?
No.
I wouldn't think I would, but I
You
would
better
have
be able to
pretty
describe them to
description.
shit. Yeah, you better be able to describe them to shit. Alright, yeah.
Whilst we have the time, you better get a message sorted.
Get that ready at least.
I will prep the sending message just so I know what's in my head.
Guru, can you DM me the god, by the way?
That was their god?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know which one.
For fuck's sake. Alright, well, yeah. Can we skip to the city a bit, Guru?
Yep, you're. Are you wanting to stop in at Grip Brush and get any supplies before you head to Eisenfurt?
More alcohol.
I thought we passed Grip Brush.
Yeah, we're going. I stopped us in Grip Brush in case you guys were grabbing anything.
Yeah, no.
Because obviously, like, if you want to get, like, you know, anything more to disguise yourself or anything like that, or more information, that is a stop you can make before Eisenfurt. I was not making assumptions that you just passed through the city.
No, I meant I thought that we went to Grip Brush, then got ambushed.
No, we got ambushed back here.
We went basically back here. That's the village we stopped at before we kept going.
Grip Brush is a bigger city. It is a much larger city, so you're more likely to find more items that you might need, which is why
I'm gonna
put it on
stay in the
there. You're gonna stay in the cart?
Alex, I'm gonna stay in the cart. You're gonna get me alcohol. Then I'll hand her my. I don't feel careful getting out in the city.
I do mention actually when she's talking about clerics that, you know the temple that I was talking about, the cult that I talked about on the island when I first met you all. They might be operating in Eisenfurt. I have no idea. And they may also have sending. Something to keep in mind.
You see your eyebrows raised, like what?
Well, do you want to ask a cult for advice?
They're not an actual cult. They just call themselves a cult. It's what the founder did, apparently.
That's strange.
Judge.
Alright,
That's
yeah, that's
honestly
weird.
laughter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask Alex to get me more alcohol. He's not getting out of the cart and grip.
Okay.
She'll hop out and get him some. She'll also get ingredients to make more alcohol, because fuck it.
Okay, cool. So, Paris,
Tenebris is...
Yeah.
would you mind rolling me a D100?
Oh, okay.
Tanny is gonna find someone to appropriate.
With the cart, Baba Guru, I'm going to be.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Let
Yeah.
him finish first.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna find someone to appraise the gems for selling. The 200 gold gems and 250 gold gems.
Don't you already know the price then? By the
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
that might be
Also,
worth
just
slightly
like-
more, or slightly less.
Yeah,
they-
depending on.
I'm gonna be trailing Alex, Guru, is all I'm doing
No worries.
with the cart.
No worries.
Yeah.
Tenebris.
Tenebris will try to maintain eyesight, but if he has to go away, then obviously he will.
Yeah, to get him appraised, you're going in a bit of a different direction than where they're going.
Okay.
They do ask for 10 gold per stone that you're having appraised, but they do tell you that they are the amount that was told to you. If you want, you can sell them, in which case you get it back for 430 gold, and you don't have to spend the 20 gold for the appraisal.
Oh, so you could just sell them for what, 300 gold in total?
In total, it would be
430.
430
Oh,
for both
So
of them.
profit.
So they're worth 220.
Profit.
You'd be losing 20 gold because of the fact that you got them appraised. That's all. But because
Yeah.
Oh,
they
I'm
would
just
be
saying
taking
'cause I-
out of it, yeah. But you'd be profiting.
Hold on. I'm about to sneeze, hold on.
Holding.
Oh god, fucking, it's staying there, but it's not progressing.
I got this. Bless you, 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 bless you.
So, I had 200 gold gems and 250 gold gems, so that's 300 gold in total. So I'm actually getting 120 gold more.
What the NPR?
Hold on. Say that again and break it down, because I thought you
I
only had
have-
2 gems.
I
He
have
had-
4 gems.
Okay, 4
From
gems.
2 different. They came from 2 different sources.
Right.
2 that are
Just-
worth 100, and 2
Yes.
that are worth 50.
My
Yeah.
apologies.
So
Okay,
in total,
when you
you get
said that, I
200.
thought you said 250 and 200. That's why I was like, wait, what? Okay. When you were like, you're making a big problem. Like, okay, if you were using those gemstones, it would be an offer of 300 gold minus what you're paying for the appraisal.
So 280.
Which they would have done less when they saw the size of the
No.
50 gold gems. Those would have only been 5 gold piece, so you'd be losing just 30 gold for the appraisal.
Okay, so
270.
Yes.
that's
Significantly
good
less, but that is significantly more correct. I misunderstood you, and I apologize. I heard 200 gold gem, not
No,
gems.
because that's what I thought he said at first too, and I'm like,
Yeah.
2 100 gold gems.
You didn't say 100, so you said 200 gold
Yeah.
gem.
Yeah, that's where I
Oh,
got confused.
is that
No
not-
worries.
I must have gotten cut out or something.
It might have cut out. No worries. It's Discord. We understand, and that's why when you were like, "Hold on, I'm making out with a profit here," I'm like, "Okay, hold on. I missed something here. Cut out somewhere."
I can't remember where I got this bracelet with fucking But he'll probably get that identified or something.
The bracelet?
Bracelet with runic inscriptions. I can't actually remember where that came from, but I apparently have it.
Okay. The
Oh,
bracelet.
I think I looted it actually from someone
Yep.
in the cart that we destroyed.
Yep. The bracelet, once someone takes some time to identify it, identifies that the runic inscriptions are more of a good luck charm.
Ah, trinket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How much gold is that?
They're ritual casted, so they didn't spend a spell slot. If you'd wanted it immediately, it would have been a cost of 10 gold. But if you give them the 10 minutes, free.
How long did the appraisal take?
For the gems, maybe about 20 minutes.
He would get it done immediately
Okay,
and make his way towards the cart.
Okay.
I have a question, Guru. What was that fucking voice doing when I was talking about that cleric?
Oh, good. I'm so glad that we're going to be going to see her again. Maybe she'll have ice cream, and maybe she'll have cookies, and maybe she'll have all sorts of... Ooh, I'm so excited.
Christ.
Very excited.
It's like invasive thoughts. They're just happy.
How much gold is it?
For the... Yep, 10.
10.
Yeah, so just...
Alright, yeah. I'm retailing Alex with the card.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing you like wearing like a hood and such like that, you know, just keeping
Yeah.
the sun off you and whatnot. And you kind of slowly kind of pull the hood forward when you see the alcohol shop that Paris is going to. Very familiar. You're just like, yeah, I've seen that before.
Why did I have to roll a D100? I'm terrified.
You go inside the place and you see this woman just kind of standing there looking demure, just kind of gives you a half wave as they lean back. Oh, customer. Well, welcome. You must be new around here.
Yeah, unfortunately I am.
No need to be. You're fine. Please. How can I? How may I be of a? What do you need?
We'll set down the flask. I need that filled just with normal ale. Can you do that?
Not an issue at all. Just wanting to fill it, or did you want to pick from the selection?
Just fill it, if you can.
Okay.
I also need to buy some ingredients to make alcohol of my own.
It's on. Would you like me to get that for you? It's on the back wall. Most people don't go back there. It's. I can go get it for you if you like.
I don't mind going back there.
Okay.
If you... Can I insert her? She seems really nervous.
Go ahead. This woman does not appear to get many customers, from what you can tell. Like, she was like when she heard the dinging and whatnot, you saw her like sit ramrod straight, and she looked like for a moment like her eyes wide and like she was startled. She
what
has.
What are you gonna say, ma'am?
I'm. All right. I'm okay.
Sure. Seem a little bit nervous. She's saying this like as she gets the stuff from the back.
Just old things. Yeah, old things are not exactly as nice as people expect them to be.
Old thing.
This place was a steal. I got it after the place had been closed down for a long time. Years.
Are you trying to build it back up?
Trying to help people forget. There was a murder here. People aren't exactly mad about it, but it caused a great deal of issues because of it. Not for us, but for us it was... We almost had a civil war between us and Ironside. It was... We survived, and it's nothing. Starts cleaning up and finishes pouring the bottles and the flask.
If you don't mind me asking, who was killed here?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh. Yep.
I really shouldn't have. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Everyone knows, and if I bring it up, it's just gonna bring bad business. And she starts hardcore scrubbing the counter.
She gently takes her hand and pats the top of it. Deep breath. Okay. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine, but that's not going to scare me away. I'm just curious.
The more we remember it, the harder it is for me to sell anything, and whenever people do come in here, they're lowlife who bring up what happened before the murder, as though it's something they think is funny. They don't understand. It's nothing.
She'll pat the top of her hand. Is there okay? So I'm assuming what she's saying is like just anyone who comes in here are just low life bastards who just want to cause trouble.
That's what it feels like.
Let's look around. Is there any way to fucking deter people from doing that?
Not really.
Like making it attract higher up people?
Not really. You're not in you're like lower mid class. So this isn't like the super classy part of town. This is a place where you get just your basic middle class folk and maybe some people who are not nearly as nice who might come through here. Lower class people as well, but they're less likely to buy the alcohol so much as try and steal it. And even then, from the way that this place looks, it's pretty well stocked and does not look like anything's been really taken, which means that if there were people like that who would steal, they haven't. They haven't touched a thing. Either that or she's kept this very well stocked.
Ma'am, do you have a shot glass?
A few.
Pull one out.
She kind of stares at you and slowly just kind of sits it on the table.
She'll pour her own alcohol into the shot glass and just kind of gently move it forward to her. You really seem like you need this.
She makes this. I don't know. I really should. And then she her hand shaking takes in, just brings it up to her mouth and just shots it back. Just.
Feel better?
No.
She'll pour another shot.
A little steadier, just takes the shot.
Third time's charm.
Shot.
How about now?
A little bit better. Go ahead and get your stuff. Shouldn't need this much liquid courage just to keep moving, eh? Starts going around and finishing up getting your stuff ready.
So, how much?
Kind of looks down at the shot glass that's still sitting unattended, then looks back to you. For a discount, if you're getting all that and a refill, say 2 gold pieces.
I'll set down 2 platinum.
You still wanted to know more about it, aren't you?
Well, I always want to know, but this is just to kind of... You look like you've been through hell.
Well, it did. It did.
And you have a haunted expression that is all too familiar to me. Sorry if I can't cheer you up emotionally, then the least I can do is give you something to help out with the shop.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
'Cause she's off her ass.
12. Ugh.
Better than a 7.
Yeah! fucking knew it.
What'd she say?
Eber.
Ebrook.
God.
Got his head cracked open. Jesus.
It's clean. It's been polished up. It's shiny and new. No one should remember it. No one should bring it up, but it's like there's an invisible stain in the back room against the back wall. They just look over and they just know. It shouldn't really be that hard to remember that he died here. And that because of it, we almost had Ironside Cliffs build an army to throw at us for his death. But they were too busy with their own issues, their own civil war, as it were. We got off lightly. Lighter than we should have.
She'll pat her hand. Things that are horrible. Things that are traumatizing. Things that will leave a stain. Take a long time to forget. Take a long time to even get used to. But if you continue to hold your faith that it will get better, it will get better.
I hope so. That son of a bitch needed to die, but why did he have to die here? She kind of shakes it and pushes. She pushes the stuff towards you. Go ahead. I hope you have a good day. Please take care of yourself.
Because I am generous and I feel very bad for this poor woman. I'm just gonna put Timor Platinum on there and then walk out.
Just take my money.
I feel real bad for this chick.
Like, you dropped your.
I didn't drop it. Have a good day, ma'am.
Woman who has no idea what to do with 100 gold that was just put in her lap on top of the 20 gold you dropped for her before. She's just like, suddenly she's got riches and she's like, I have no idea what to do with this. This is some weird ass bullshit. What the hell?
Mordecai, when you get back to the car, seems like the hood's over his head and he's very much lost in thought.
Can I insight that?
How long were you taking in the shop?
Not that long.
Took me like 10 minutes max.
Mhm.
Wait, brothers,
Yeah.
can I insight? Okay.
Sure, Paris, insight check. He appears to be lost.
I want to see if he was disturbed, if he was upset, if he was just thinking, what?
He's just thinking. He's just lost in thought.
He's just lost in thought.
She leans ever so slightly down because she's still short as fuck and you're on the cart. So she can see your face. How you doing up there?
Oh, waiting for your ass. Alright, let's go get the numbers.
Your ass was almost steaming with how hard you were thinking.
Wouldn't I be upset if I was steaming? And he just, like, starts motioning to move the card.
Smoking, whatever. She'll get into the cart and hand him his flashback. Redact, by the way, it ain't ale, it's whiskey. I forgot that fucking whiskey and
knew.
ale are two different things in here.
Yeah. He doesn't like stuff that can leave him without puckering him.
She's leaning against the cart. So you gonna tell me why I can see the gears in your head turning, or...
Nah. You're already about to see a whole shit show once we get to Eisenford. At this
The
point,
cleric.
who? Oh, that's one shit show. I was talking about the rest of.
Can you at least... If it involves the shit show at Eisenford, I wanted to know.
I was just talking about fucking the shit we're about to go through. It could be a shit.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that my idea does something at the very least, even if it's just getting back up for the future.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be awful. I did end up making friends with them completely on accident.
With
And the
whom?
leader was cute. I made friends with a group from the bandit ride years ago.
Nice.
So I'm trying to see if I can contact them and warn them about, well, you know, fucking who.
Yeah.
Just leans back and closes her eyes.
I'll go over to pick up Tenebris, and we can hopefully leave.
I have to be right back real quick.
Without getting stopped.
You just come out and well, eventually, and
Yeah.
you.
Yep, you were able to fairly easily make your way over and catch up to them.
And I'll head towards Eisenfurt.
So again, all that, I guess begin making your way up. Takes you 2 weeks. Trail is fairly easy. It's monitored well enough that no one's really, having issues with bandits or such as that. There's a few little areas where there's like actual campsite areas that you can pull over the cart at and rest in. Sometimes there's a few people there, sometimes there's not. No one really bothers you guys. Let you guys doing your own thing. Yes.
Are there, as we approach Eisenfurt, as we approach specifically 1 mile away from it, are there other roads nearby that lead into Eisenfurt?
There are a few.
When he hops out, he'll go to one of the other roads, and he'll take that road into Eisenfurt.
Jenny, good night. Good luck, man. See you. Make it so I can't even see.
He nods and he'll go further away.
No, I mean once we get in the city. All right. He's just walking off. He just.
Well, he goes just a little. He's not going to go to the adjacent. He's going to go a few roads away, but he'll keep his distance so that he can see you guys, but you can't see him.
If you're going to a few things adjacent, you're not going to see them. Even if you're going to the adjacent one, seeing them is going to be at best.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't know how far away these adjacent roads would be.
It's a big city. It's going to be a decent distance away.
Alright. So he'll just go to the adjacent road, and he'll nod at Mordecai's comment.
I'm back.
Alright.
Back.
Welcome back. Tenebris is
So-
not in the car anymore.
Yeah, he's
I'll
going to.
see him again.
Alright, the mile
Rest,
thing.
be safe. We want you to come back
All
and
right.
kill people.
Alex, we're going to the police station first, or are we going to a temple?
Let's go to the temple. It'll give the group more time to respond if we go there first and then deal with everything else after. Who
Alright.
knows? They might be close by and they could drop into the city.
If only we could be so lucky.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking got me this far.
Do I know the location of a girl?
You're aware of it, yes.
That's where I'm heading.
Alright.
I've grabbed a Rice Krispie treat, so if you hear me chew it, I'm sorry.
We can hear you unwrapping it.
Shit. I can't say Rice Krispie 3 with a list. You guys want a blue ball?
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
The Rice Krispies, please. Please
I
don't
don't know
tease
why.
me with my Rice Krispies.
I'm hearing this. I'm just imagining Mike Tyson.
Right.
Let's solve some mystery.
Moving forward, you're able to get into the city pretty easily. There's not a huge, people checking everything out. They do check over your cart, passively, just very quickly. But
Do they shoot a weird glance at the piece of wood with nails?
are you having it openly?
Yeah, it's just openly in the middle of the card. He's not hiding it.
I mean, it's amongst everything
easily grabbed.
else. So they probably miss it. Actually, double check.
If it's
Well, actually, I
if
wouldn't get
anything,
passive
it might
perception,
be
yeah.
like the passenger guru. It might be like riding shot, just in case somebody tries to start some shit. He throws like a blanket over it though to be
Part of
there.
it feels like if it's just out there, Alex has her face covered. Like, I don't know this man. I've been kidnapped. Help me.
Alright, so it's in the back
It's
of the
like
car. would
covered
you
with a
lean-
blanket.
Okay.
Yeah,
In which case, they don't notice it.
yeah.
If you had it out and whatnot, there would have been a serious conversation about that. if
It's
it's, you know,
fine.
Just put,
I got bored with a nail in it.
So you guys start making your way in. As you are making your way in, you can hear the buzzing of your little friend. Just like, oh yeah, I remember all this. I remember that. Oh, that's where. Oh yeah, and that. And oh my god, they have the best sweets. Oh, there's.
You see, Mordecai was keeping like a relatively contemplative face. Then all of a sudden, it just goes straight to, "Oh my fucking god!" Just like
Voice in your head
instant
again?
disappointment, and he just nods.
Just like.
I love that they
yes,
didn't give the bear a look. That's what's making me laugh.
They gave the bear a look, but when you basically said something to
It's an armored bear.
It's an
They
armored
should
bear.
know.
Yeah, they can kind of get the hint of 1 + 1 = ranger.
1 + 1.
You should. Holy Paris, you should have stayed looking at the same location and went, "It's my seeing eye."
I don't have the contacts to have blindness. Otherwise, a part of me would have probably attempted it. But I don't. My eyes are brown, so I can't fake that.
Oh. But yeah, Guru.
So you start making your way towards the clerical temple.
Yep.
As you approach it, it's fairly clear that this place is it's a nice place, rather beautiful in its own way,
Shady as fuck.
with cats that are placed as statues outside of the place, and the statue of a woman surrounded by them. Paris, roll a religion check.
Yay!
That yay.
I assume Nostra would be as well because
Wow.
cats.
Also, I'd wait a little bit. I wouldn't
Sure
like
as well.
start moving immediately. I'd move into the city, wait a good 10 minutes, and then start moving, just so I can get the feeling that it's neighbors is probably.
Yeah, give him a chance to get in and catch
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
I just just imagine Tenny just like literally sprinting in, and he's just like, "Did you run the whole way there?"
Whoa!
Yes.
Oh my god! I'm sprinting past the guards, like straight up. Choo, choo, choo. What the hell was that? Just like near past all the guards at the fucking entrance.
Obviously, he didn't just run in. That would have garnered way too much attention.
No, he'd be doing a light jog.
It's so
I mean,
odd.
a light jog for him is still like 30-40 feet of movement speed. But I'd imagine so still his light jog is still faster than most people's sprints.
Would you like to go for a light jog? Oh my god! It's the Captain America scene.
On your left.
On your left. Yeah.
That's literally what monks can do. Or just on a normal run, having normal run fun on your left. Motherfucker! Nostra is essentially gone at this point.
That 20 on religion.
Does she immediately run to the cats?
Yeah, there are cats a lot. Or there's just cats, and it's just like as she wants to go pet all the cats, and these cats are all too happy to allow for the pets and the pets. And clearly, this is a place where you can literally just go sit down, and the cats will just like casually just be like, I don't really care, but at the same time, I'm going to just rub myself up against you to just get rid of this. Oh yeah, now I'm in your lap, and now you're just scratching my back. Oh yeah.
So do any of them jump into the cart?
I
No.
just imagine Nostra, it lies down and beckons all the cats, and they all just come and lie on top of her, and she's just so content.
This is where I died. Leave me alone.
Both of you are aware that this is a temple to the goddess Freya.
Can I call a cat into the cart, actually?
If you pat, I mean, if the cart's moving, they stay away from it. They don't want to get hurt. They're aware of.
I'll get out.
You know,
I'll
Also-
get out and pick up on them.
Also, part of me
it doesn't want to be picked up.
Part of me imagines that at some point in the future, Nostra becomes the queen of cats.
Queen of pussy.
I can't pick any of these up, can I?
They don't want to be picked up. They're
Oh.
not tame cats. You go, you sit down, they will come to you.
independent.
But if you pick them up before they get comfortable, they want to be like, no, I don't want to, and they just try and get out of your hands.
I will feed one.
You feed it, and it just.
Some go.
Thanks.
None of,
Walks
like
away.
more than a few of them like move away from the bear and then like move towards it, like sniffing the air as she's like licks one of their
she can
faces.
speak to animals.
Like licks one of their faces as the cat just like stares at her and then just very very gently just like baps Minnie on the nose, and Minnie just kind of like leans back, just kind of goes this loud thump as she sits down, kind of just cross-eyed staring at her nose, just like, I've been booped.
I have been boopaged.
Just imagine it's one of those cat boops where it's just like cat is standing on three legs, hops as he moves, and just like tail is like up and fur's just kind of like up, and it's just like I'm gonna do it. Bah!
Have you made a friend, Minnie?
Yeah.
She's not. I give her fierce eyes as she even says yeah.
No.
I give her fiercer stop fucking talking.
Awakened creatures are not that uncommon. Actually, yeah, in a large capital city, would it be that weird to have an awakened beast?
Yes.
Yes, Paris.
Okay.
That's
Awakened
still
creatures
weird.
is still weird, yes.
Awakened beasts are very rare.
You need a
I don't know
specific
the rarity
component.
of I don't know the rarity of awakening because I don't fully know this campaign because there are
People
various
don't
there are
do it
different
that often.
campaigns there are different campaigns where the, like awakening your beast in a capital city is not that uncommon because you have the resources to do so.
Yes, and while this is a capital city where there is the resources to do so, you don't see many people walking around with awakened beasts. This looks
That's
like
why
it's...
that's why I did ask.
No worries, I got
You
you.
also don't see that many druids or rangers in
A big
major
city.
city.
Yeah. Bards, maybe, but rangers and druids, not so much. As you're walking, you eventually are able to kind of park the cart where you can, have it held while you're going inside. As you walk up, Mordecai, you see another familiar face, one of the high priestesses of the temple. And
He's fucking keeping his head low. He just leans over to Alex and says, "Ask for Trisha."
Trisha?
He nods. And he's hood's on, head low.
Is this like an ashamed handheld or like please
No,
God don't
just
notice me?
Don't notice me.
She'll walk
I
up to
bet
the
Alex
priestess.
is just like, hey,
Just it's like okay, look at roll 20. This is essentially what Alex's face is right now. That's the face.
kitty face, you're like, oh really?
She'll head up to one of-
To the
Well,
high
I'll be like a good 20
Yeah.
feet away from her.
She will make note of this. She'll head up to one of the head priest or high priestess. Excuse me.
Welcome,
Ma'am.
child. How may we assist you this day?
May I speak with Trisha? I believe is her name.
Kind of tilts her head slightly. I could call for her. Is there something specific that you are wishing to discuss with her? You are calling for one of the sisters quite forwardly, I've not encountered one who has done so without proper reasoning, or without knowing their name, and I not knowing their face.
Alex sitting here trying desperately not to just go, oh, Mordecai record, just trying so hard to not be a bitch.
Wait, did they just ask her to give her name?
No, they
they
pretty
asked
much asked
how you
Okay.
how are you asking for her since I don't know you? She's like, I know all of her friends, and you are not one of them. So I'm a little confused and concerned. Why are you asking for her?
When I told my situation to someone, they recommended her to me. I wish to use sending, and apparently she is one of the better people to do so with, according to the recommendation.
Make persuasion check.
Mordecai might have to out your ass. Depending upon how bad this roll is. Okay.
She does have a few friends who are aware of her growing prestige, and while that is not something that should be flaunted by her friends are not necessarily tight-lipped. I should make sure she's aware that she needs to be more careful. Wait here. I'll be back with her in a moment.
Girl, what's the voice
Appreciate it,
doing?
ma'am.
Excited, like, oh my goodness, it's it's the high priestess. She's gonna get her, and then we're gonna be on our way. We're gonna be great. We're gonna be good. We're gonna finally. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, this place is so big. I forgot how big this place was. We've been in all these small, tiny, compact places, and I can finally breathe.
He's having a panic attack, is what it's doing.
Then he's just kind of like standing against a wall.
I just imagine you just
Yes.
shrinking more and more the more the voice.
Is Tenebris around?
You're in the city.
What?
Did you go to the
Okay.
temple?
I waited for him.
Oh yeah, then yes.
Yeah.
He
Before I
he
left.
Oh yeah, then yes. You're with
He's gonna basically. He's gonna try and stick around shadows, so alleyways, or perhaps just. Perhaps rooftops as well. They're not in shadow, but they're away from people, obviously. If he really can't, he would just try and blend in with the crowd.
him. There are places where you could get onto the rooftops if people see you on the rooftops, considering the fact that you would be the only person doing so. They're not so high that you wouldn't be visible or noticeable, so people might get a little suspicious or confused. But
He won't go on the rooftops then.
okay. Deeper to the inner city, it might be a little bit more viable to do, but it also means that if you're going up that high, there's going to be a much higher fall, is the thing.
That's fine. That's fine.
That being said, with Alex just kind of nodding, waiting, you see the high priestess coming back with a woman who looks to be very, very sturdily built, dark skin, with her hair kind of done up into like this bun on the back of her head to keep it out of her face. And it just looks like she's like dusting her hands off, like she just got done taking care of something. Kind of looks you over for a second. Kind of gives you like, it looks at the high priestess. The high priestess is like, that's it. Gives a little like a confused nod, but walks up to you after a moment. Hold up. Let me double check something. I swear if I did the thing again where half orc. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. No, not really any snaggle teeth.
My dog is snoring behind me and just scared the fuck out of me because she just all of a sudden growled.
A darker skin than any half orc you've really seen before, but half orc, once you see her smile, you see the little bits of tusk that instead of protruding out, they're kind of behind her lips.
Cute.
Some people say otherwise, but thank you. Give a little nod. And do I know you? No, I suppose I don't.
No.
You were recommended to me.
Desperately trying not to look at Mordecai.
For my abilities with sending. Most people don't
Yes,
go
ma'am.
to sending as my first quality that they attribute me to. But I suppose if that's the service that you were asking about and I came to mind, I can certainly see what I can do.
How are you with sending with just descriptions? Detailed description, but just description.
I will see what I can do. Many times that sort of thing is a shot in the dark. Very bad shot in the dark, but a shot in the dark all the same.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
It's fair. But you waste every bit of energy that you spend on things that fail. But you have to try it if you want to fail, right?
Exactly. See, a woman after my own heart with her thought process.
Alright. Go ahead.
She'll describe as detailed as she can the Dragonborn leader of the band of ride that she met.
Roll an intelligence check to see how well this description comes out.
Oh boy!
I love
Okay,
how
not bad.
Tenny has like minor illusion. He could just spend time crafting the perfect image.
This is
of this
actually
person.
very true.
But he's also
he's
never
not
seen
But you're not.
it before,
Yeah.
so if it was something
It's-
someone you've
it's-
seen, maybe.
It's more just like she would go, "Oh yeah, this isn't quite right," and he would like change it.
That's true, because I would know his face.
But yeah, he's not there, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Roll a D100 for me.
What
Do I have the rolling thing to stay hidden?
the
And
actual
also,
fuck?
Roll a stealth check.
okay. He's like, he definitely isn't hiding fully, but he's keeping his face hidden, and he's like good 15 feet away.
Mhm.
Uh,
And what is the message that you were wanting to send?
I'm almost
Hang
scared
on,
that she's a
'cause I'm-
fucking cleric, so
I'm-
she has a high wisdom.
I am always awful with the 25 words, so can you give me just a minute to make sure that I can,
Do it in 25 words.
condense my thoughts into it? Because like 25 words is more, but it's also less for someone like me who talks a lot.
Mm-hmm. Paris, can I have a sending that let me do like, I don't know, 100 words?
Right. Can I just have a Twitter character limit here, please?
280 characters?
This is a Twitter carrier
Oh,
limit.
should I stealth as well?
If you are being stealthy, yes.
Alright, he'll be passing without a trace.
Mhm.
Just to get that extra stealth. Yes.
Extra thick.
Plus 10, yeah. Ba, ba, ba. That's a nat 1, but still higher than Morty.
It's a 24, but and that ones don't mean anything on other than ability checks. I mean, attack rolls.
Yep.
That ones mean
Yeah.
nothing. So you're all right.
Mm-hmm.
How do you check a word limit on fucking Google Docs? You realize
Should be on the bottom of the page.
right.
Yeah,
It ain't. 1, 2,
Just-
3, 4,
manually.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. Ah, fuck!
How many?
I'm 4 ahead of what I need.
She's at 29.
Cut back on things like
No, I'm working on it, don't worry.
just cut out the little things.
Oh, wait, hold on. With the boot. Does that give me advantage?
With the what?
Bougie of a kind?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay, let's roll that again then.
Okay, better. 27.
Yeah.
that be a single word for right hand of king, or is right hand just a word?
Right hand would be right dash hand, so it'd be a
Oh, so
single
it's
word.
just a word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I'm good. I'm good. Thank God. Because I'm making it as 2 words.
No, it's a dash and then
I just love the idea that there's a hotel where everyone in the just so that like no one's allowed to like slam their foot or anything to like
Yeah.
so just someone slams their foot and it just makes no sound whatsoever.
Also, can we talk about how you have to tell her to say this?
Yeah, she's looking at you with this look of just.
Yep. You know what? Actually, let me rethink that, because I'm so used to sending. I'm so used to just, like, straight up sending legit.
You're so used to like telling Ubra, a close friend.
Yes!
that.
Yes, exactly! That's the only time I ever use sending!
Paris, I beg you to actually say that.
No! No!
Come on. You made your bed, lay in it.
Butters!
Well, just imagine
always-
Clarice is like,
Paris,
what
you always do this. You always back out. Made your bed, lay in.
Butters!
If I'm Bo, I can't go back on what I said with sending.
You were drunk texting! Those were your literal words!
Yeah, but I didn't go back on my words.
I am not smart like my character is.
Anyway, you can't speak in code and expect people to understand. So either way, they're gonna get some eyebrows raised for what you.
Yeah.
Go
it kinda
away! I don't know who's
has
killing.
to be shady, really.
It kind of has to be shady for you to get your point across. Like if I'm being honest.
Actually, no. It is gonna be shady, but I can at least make it, you know, less than, hey, the fucking, essentially, the vice president of your country is trying to start war, motherfucker. There we go.
Putting your last name is 24.
Yeah.
It could be more exact. It could be more
But
exact.
should I really tell the clergy that my name is
Okay.
Alex Arlen?
Up to you.
So
I
you're
mean,
telling-
okay,
so
well,
what you're
I'll put last name, because if it's someone Mordecai Trust, then I think
You
it
could
was
just
safe.
put Alex A. or something, or A. Arlen, or
Yeah, I'll just add my last name to it. Because again, if it's someone Mordecai Trust, then they can't be too awful.
I trust your brothers. Well, somewhat, not exactly.
Okay, they can be awful, but they won't
Ooh.
fucking report me.
Oh, I just had a really cool idea that when clerics use sending, they do it in a confession booth. So they
Oh no.
it's just me and you now. What would you like to say? I'd like you to use sending on my god, please. I want to say I'm very sorry.
Oh god.
But Guru, what happened?
She's staring at you just like, I don't know. Okay. She sends it off. And after a moment, she finally kind of like perks up like, oh, gotta reply back. Rolled stupid well on that D100 roll that time.
Yeah, world max.
Mm-hmm. Let me make sure this is 25 words. Actually, no, they're going to be very to the point.
I was about to say, I'm like, from your description of the person, yeah.
Got it. Fuck shit. Dope ass bitch.
She looks at you and she's just like, do they have military background by chance?
She nods her head.
And all they said was, understood, be there soon. Apparently,
Her eyebrows raised, and she, like, just looking at her, she can tell she wasn't expecting that.
apparently you've made, good friends. Speaking of, which of my friends told you about me?
Sorry, Mordecai. Like, he just hears that echo through the clergy.
Do you say sorry, Mordecai?
Yes!
Turns around and starts walking. Mm-hmm. Just full, like, you just, like, you see, just puts a foot in front of him, stands on the heel, does a full 180, and just starts
Straight
walking.
up, like
Stop.
fucking band, like fucking straight up band 180, the fucking heel turn.
Just heel turn and go.
One
Stop.
question.
Yes.
Has the printing press been invented?
No. They're working
Okay.
on it.
Is there handwritten paper, like newspapers?
There are newspapers, yes.
Is there a comedy column?
They're the
Not
funny.
specifically yet.
Funnies! He's
Okay.
reading the funnies!
I just imagine he's reading this like newspaper, kind of sneakily watching what's going on, and just goes priceless.
Just like pretending he's reading the fucking comics. In reality, fucking Tinnitus, the sadistic bastard, is sitting there watching Mordecai like.
He'll stop moving when they say stop.
Dallas gestures to him.
She's approaching you.
They turn around and just throw off the hood. He's not showing it, but he's bracing for impact.
I'm watching this.
She's like slowly reaches forward and just kind of grabs your face.
Gives like a weird smile. Like,
That crooked please don't hurt me thing.
no, not please don't hurt me, just, kinda.
Mm-hmm. Runs a very faint stroke down his chin as she like looks him over. You got old. And slaps you.
Oh!
He just licks the top of his teeth. Yeah, that's what 10 years.
Alex walks up to Mordecai. So is that what this was about? She's like pointing to where the necklace was that she saw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess you have some long ass history considering that bright red mark on your face now.
Alex, meet my ex-wife, Trish.
Oh! I was flirting with your ex-wife? Ooh, sorry.
X.
X winks at Alex.
Right!
Kind of like glances back between the two of you and then just stares at him for a moment. What in the ever good hells brought you back here?
Well, I never lived here, so it's like, you know, I don't know. Have shit.
Alex is just eating this up, man. Don't knock out his teeth. He needs those.
For
That's all
what?
I ask. Just in case you decide to get frisky with the enemies again and decide that instead of hitting them, you want to bite them this time.
I haven't bit somebody before, have I?
I watched you almost decapitate someone with a fucking door.
Oh, God damn it. You're in that kind of business?
Money's money. And it's tough to come by.
You were going to get someone killed. Do you know that?
Yeah, I do that a lot. To come in that bit. You
I think I'm starting to see where the issue came from.
that's not what happened.
It's most certainly not. Kind of just looks at him and just like with this, like I'm keeping my mouth shut on that,
you.
but I'm keeping my eyes on you. What are you doing here?
Finishing an old job.
He's doing me a big ass favor.
You kind of gives you a once over. Didn't think she was your
To be
type.
fair, he's getting paid.
No, she's not. I'm not into shorty.
And I like my men to have a little bit more hair to them.
He never was able to grow it properly. I don't really think I actually want to know what kind of job you're trying to look into and whatnot.
I'm finishing one that should have been finished a while ago.
Whatever. You stop that buzzing noise? What is that?
Don, do I know what the buzzing is?
You see her eyes like slowly moving around, and you see her hold up your hand. Like as you say that, she like puts her hand over your mouth. It's like you shut up.
Me?
Not well, you too, but like she specifically covers
I
his
said
mouth.
fuck.
No,
Yeah.
I was asking, like, I thought you meant she covered my mouth. I'm like, I didn't say anything.
You see her eyes just like slowly moving back and forth.
I'll cast Detect Magic.
The little ball of illusion magic flying around.
It's on your left.
Now it's on her right. Now it's on her left. Now it's on her right. Now it's on her left. Now it's on her right. Now it's on her left.
I was going to try to catch it.
You don't see
Fuck
it. You don't see it.
I know, based off pure sound. If I can.
You reach out to grab it, and it jumps over your hand, and then it starts like moving around his hand. From what you can see and after a moment, she like holds out a hand, like, palm upward, and she says, "Elise," and you see it and land in her hand, and you see it like have an actual weight to it. She slowly looks down at her hand, looks back at. She looks
so
back
her
at
name
you.
is Elise.
Elise.
What the fuck is an lace?
Hold on, I'll type that out for you.
She'll turn to Trisha and start speaking in Sylvan, so I'm assuming that was the important business she was in.
You see her hand begin to tighten around Mordecai's face, like digging her nails in a bit as she slowly looks back to him.
I'll take her hand off of my face.
She's more than able to keep up with you at the moment, and she's just like, "We clearly need to talk. Bring your ass over here." And she kind of like grabs you by your collar and starts yanking you into the temple.
Oh.
Oh, she must be strong.
Just let me fucking walk, please.
And then walk fast. She lets go of you.
Thank fuck. Just
Still
like
has her hand
fixes his
palm up.
jacket.
So has her hand palm up, and your detect magic is still detecting whatever it is, just resting in her palm. You staying in the shadows,
Yeah.
Tenebris?
Where did they go?
They're going into the temple.
He'll wait outside.
Okay.
He's gonna assume, fingers crossed, that they come back out the front door.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. Mom just like burst in my room.
Always said hi.
Yeah, but Mordecai's being taken away.
I'm following. Fuck this.
She's not exactly stopping you. Eventually, she comes to it's not too deep in. There's just like basically a room that's clearly meant to allow for privacy. And as soon as you all are in the room, she motions, close the door.
She'll shut the door.
Lace, you stop cloaking your... Shakes her finger at her hand, and as she does so, the cloak that has been giving it illusion magic falls away. You no longer detect magic, but you do see a purple-skinned creature.
Do I know what it is?
It has the appearance of a sprite, but it's clearly been formed to look like one. It's not something is off about it, but it
So
is
it's like
the appearance of a sprite.
Does it have illusion magic on it?
It had illusion magic, and now that illusion magic is no longer there, as you can see its form.
What is that?
That's a good question. It looks like a sprite, but
supposedly it's a handmade sprite. His name's Alace.
handmade.
Did you say he?
She.
Okay. Yeah, makes more sense, that voice. God, it's...
She'll walk up to Trisha's hand and kind of, if you don't mind, she's looking up at Trisha.
Mm-hmm.
She'll lean down to kind of look at Elise.
Alace.
Excuse me. You know, you're even prettier when I can actually see you.
Oh, well, she like
And
kicks her
said
foot,
over.
like oh shucks, kind of emotion.
Why is that is that the fucking thing that's been following me around?
Yep.
If it has
Fucking
been,
fantastic.
she lets Alace kind of just flutter back up into the air. She leans against the wall.
If I hold my finger out, will Elise land on it?
Not at the moment. Well, I mean, to be fair, Alace doesn't seem to want to stay in one place. Like, you're like,
There.
finger out, please. And it's just like...
Elise
around.
fucking has ADHD, man.
It's like fucking Navi.
Of course it has ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
The entity it's bonded to is young and impressionable, and so it's mimicking that to give a way for that child to focus. Be aware.
Who's it bonded to?
A child who should not have been messing with what it was, but it reached out anyways, and apparently this entity felt that a child would be perfectly fine and capable with power beyond their control.
Can I insight on who exactly she's talking about when she says child?
Sure. I mean, you're going to know that she's saying child. You're not going to be able to read her mind and read into more or deeper.
Neither one of these kids would happen to be either of you, would it?
No, it's not either of us.
I'm not a child.
I'm having to make sure
Clearly.
the sprite isn't 50 years old, is why I'm asking.
Sprites can live for as long as they need to live, and if it was created by something else, then clearly it doesn't have to worry about that.
How the hell do you even create a sprite?
You'd be an obscenely powerful entity that can allow people to summon such a creature like this despite you not being from amongst the Fae.
Wrong kid.
Well, it's not the kid who made it. It was the thing allowing that kid to draw on its power to form this as a friend.
The kid's a warlock.
What?
Yes.
Oh, gee.
Cool, I guess.
Not
No.
incredibly powerful yet. I've managed to keep them from getting too attached.
Why not let it get attached to his familiar?
No, not to the familiar, to the entity.
Oh, dear.
And
You can teach
why?
kids and they'll understand, they'll grow. Why not? Because there's a...
No, why is it following me?
Alace kind of just turns and just like motion, like jazz hands. I brought him. See, he's here. And
This was a fucking trap. And he heads for the door.
I don't think it was a trap.
Why?
She
He's
just
heading
she
for the
grabs
door.
on Mordecai's shirt,
Nah.
like
I
shirt sleeve.
like as you're saying that, she's like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" Oh, well, obviously you didn't tell me, but you said if anyone will be able to find him, it would be him, and I got him, and he's here, and now we can find him.
Find who?
Her son.
Alex is blinking.
Doorknob.
Your son!
Mordecai?
Yeah, fucking out of there. I'm fucking it, dude.
No, you're
Mordecai's
not.
running. Mordecai,
Okay, as this has been going on,
like,
Tenebris, you've been sitting out front, keeping your eyes aware of things, trying to, stay in the shadows. You're hiding. No one can see you. You are the night. You are... Oh, hey, look, there's people going in towards the temple. Those do not look like priests. In fact, they don't look like they should be allowed in the temple, sort of people.
I just imagine Mordecai just walks it out.
he's not running. He's just going, nah. And he's just walking through the door
He
like,
just
nah.
speed walks. Tenebris looks up.
Not even people.
wonder that-
He's just walking at a normal pace going, I don't believe this shit. Like, no.
He just walks past. Tenebris looks up.
Nope. This is when you guys went in.
Oh, okay.
So after you guys went in, while Alace was, showing off that, hey, I'm an actual thing. You can see me. I have a physical form. There was people starting to approach and going in towards this area. So Mordecai opening the door. Also, NPR, you here?
Oh,
Nope.
he said be right back. Shit.
Yep, we'll wait. We can wait for him.
Just, Mordecai doesn't believe a fucking thing that's happening.
Your dick will forever work, motherfucker. Kids are not that option if you got laid at all.
It's been a while. I don't fucking believe it.
If the kid's
Fuck
10 years
that.
old. If the kid's 10 years old.
I don't fucking give a shit. He doesn't believe it.
God, it just takes me to fucking Dean from Supernatural where he finds out he has a kid and is like, nope, no way in hell.
Sorry, not interested.
Basically. Oh. Jesus Christ. This is perfection. This is dot. Alex is eating this shit up, man.
We need Tenebris to be back because what he chooses to do with the information that is being presented as you are like noping the fuck out, just like, and I'm gone.
I was actually an immediately whole person. Like,
Right, that's what I was expecting. Just like
She
straight
considered
up,
it.
stick your ass down.
She considered it, but at the same time, she can't exactly force you to do something when you have this indomitable personality.
Come back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
so Tenebris, as all this is going on, Mordecai is about ready to, yeet himself out the fucking walls to get out of here. Which, as this is going on, you're outside. You are the night. You are the shadows. You are keeping your eyes peeled. You're looking around. Nothing will get by you. Nothing. Not even those people who are walking in towards the temple and who definitely don't look like they are temple goers. If anything, they have they do not look friendly. In fact, you see at least one person as they're walking in where you see them where their chest is to you, and you see them pulling their cloak closed, and as you do, you see a flash of a hand crossbow.
Whoa.
When they enter and they're out of sight, Tenebris walks towards the door. Casually. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that he's genuinely doing it casually. He thinks Mordecai can take care of himself.
Okay.
And Alex can also.
Okay.
But Mordecai's more of the person that can take care of himself.
Mordecai's the one who can take a hit.
Oh,
Alex is the
yes.
one who can dish out the damage.
oh yeah, I'm back to full health. Let me add that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get back. Yeah, no longer. I'm back in triple digits.
Okay. So as you are walking down the hallway, you see these people. They're just walking past you. There's 1, 2, 3 people walk past you, and then as you're getting to the fourth person, they're going to stab you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Yep.
Okay. That will hit.
Yep.
Let me just read this real quick to make sure that I'm doing this right.
Oh, assassin fucking rogue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, well, they're not gonna get assassinated if it's assassinated. Because
Yeah, you saw them
that's a
coming,
con save,
but
so-
you didn't see the weapon.
no, they're not doing death strike.
I don't think they wouldn't be high enough level. I mean, unless Guru's setting up.
And I mean, to be fair, you weren't exactly expecting them to stab you. They just looked like they were walking past you. Then all of a sudden, they stabbed you.
So he just opens the door and gets shanked?
No, he was walking down the hallway. Just like he passed
I
like
was following
two
him.
clerics and such like that, and then 1, 2, 3, and all of a sudden, wham! He just got stabbed.
Yeah, I was fucking following his ass. So do I see this occurring?
Yeah, you see him get stabbed.
I have like a stupidly good insight. Tenebris got to notice that they don't look like they belong here, but I don't.
You noticed it with the first 3 people, but as you were looking back at them and then looking forward to look at the next people, that's when you got stabbed. And that is 1, 2, 3. Tell you what, roll an insight check.
Me?
No, him.
Oh.
Against their deception. All right. So you catch on right before you get stabbed, but you still get stabbed.
This is gonna hurt like hell.
It's fine.
At least it's an
Also, I need you to make a
and
con
not an
save.
assassin.
Can I save? Yeah, I'll take it.
So that is... stupid low for some of these.
How the fuck did they find us so quickly?
As he enters, he will cover his face, if that's possible.
Dude, do I recognize who stabbed me at all?
No.
Do I?
No.
Shite.
Where's my poisons real quick? Just need to see what dice I need to roll.
Oh, they wanted you dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tenebris is gonna...
Hit him hard, hit him fast.
He'll... I mean, he like, when he is about to enter the door, he covers his face.
Mm-hmm.
Payday 2 mode.
He knows that the general public is not going to go, oh yeah, I know exactly what that guy looked like.
Okay.
So
an additional... This
Well,
is
this
halved,
is-
so...
Oh, I want to see this damage. Oh no.
So you take 25
Oh, okay.
piercing damage and 7 poison damage. 'Cause
Okay, that's not
you
that
did
bad.
succeed on it.
Oh wow, they are.
I'm down.
You're down?
No.
No, I'm saying how much I'm down to.
Okay.
What do you take me for? Some kind of pussy?
That's what I was worried! Like, how are you downed?
And at that point, the person behind them, I need you to make a deception check.
A
Need to
deception?
make a deception check?
Yes.
Fuck, more than one rogue? God
Yes.
damn it. They're fucking jumping my ass.
They understood that you are dangerous. They're not, throwing in
Only if
people who are not heavy hitters.
knowing that type
Yeah,
of fucking rogue, it doesn't fucking matter.
yeah, they got a same number on the die alone, so...
Yeah.
And now they're going to take a shot at you.
The defender.
No, that's not including their modifier. Yeah, that hits.
You saying they got a 15 on the die?
As they pull out a hand
Okay.
crossbow and just, in daylight, just shoot you.
Oh
Yep.
wow. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. Actually, how far away am I from the door? Am I like
You followed after them after they had already gone in, so I'd say you're about 60 feet away at the moment.
Okay?
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. For another 28 points of damage. And the other two look.
Alright.
They look like they're trying to just basically keep other people from getting over to him. As these two are going to attempt to stab the shit out of you.
He is hit and sad. He goes, "Oh, you fucker should have finished the job." And he proceeds to take the bolt out of him and just...
Oh, Jesus.
Mhm. At which point we're going to be...
ending the session.
Nope, we're...
Oh.
Hopefully you guys will be able to do this fast. We're going to roll initiative real quick.
Alright.
So, Butters, I have a plan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to grab the melee fucking bitch.
What? Do you know my build, Paris?
Where exactly is the door?
I don't understand if that's
Back
words
here.
of dumb or words of.
Paris, I'm a grappler build.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you expect me to do?
I need you to grab and drag, is what I need you to do.
Oh yeah. Once again, you've seen me.
You're back
That's
here.
why I'm saying it. Yeah. Roughly. About 30 or 20 to 30 feet. Ow! Motherfucker! Because, like, as soon as he left, she just ran after him, like, Mordecai, for fuck's sake!
Not that far. Oh,
Mordecai, like, fucking don't be a deadbeat. Like,
Basically! Somebody said be dead!
God, there's a lot of there's 4 fuckers.
Guru, is there
yes, I said it's at the bottom of the map.
a turn order?
I had the turn order up.
Oh, okay.
It apparently it decided not to turn itself on. For some
Guru, is
reason.
Trisha gonna be in this fight?
Honestly, the things you get into these days.
I know, right?
What the hell did you do now?
Who are these
I got
people?
fucking stabbed.
Oh, you got blood all over the floor.
I can use to have an advantage on initiative, I'm just saying.
Paris,
Yeah.
don't you love Mordecai's backstory so far?
This is great. I suspected that it was your fucking kid, so I'm just sitting here like,
Ooh.
Wait,
Like,
so
I get-
who's the child?
Apparently, Mordecai, they're like a child is a fae. And then she was like, only he
No,
can find it. And
the
then he was
child
just like, nah.
summoned a fae.
Oh, okay. Wow.
This has been Alex's face for the past 30 minutes. The past 30 minutes, Butters. It's literally
This is like a fucking
case
soap
of,
opera for
Right. All she needs is some fucking popcorn.
How about a poison crossbow bolt?
It makes fucking sense. Mordecai was into half orc.
Fucking does. Of course it does. They share a type. I hate this so much.
Mordecai just can't do small races, basically. And dwarves are short enough where he's like, nah.
I need a big lady.
maybe
I need a
nah.
woman who can crush me between her thighs, please.
No, that's not Mordecai. He's not Z. Rest his soul.
Rest in peace.
There is no
F.
way for me to.
F in chats, boys.
There are not enough female orc pictures.
F's in chat, boys.
I'm just gonna drop this down and use this for her.
Ew.
Actually, no.
I have, dude, I've sent
Use
at
it for
least
now,
like
and I'll use a picture, Guru. I'll find a
I've
pic.
sent like 1,000 half-work female pictures to you.
I know, but I didn't have one on site prepared.
Just use that for now, Guru, and I'll find one.
No worries. I just need to get back far enough so that this thing lets me. Oh my gosh, it's not letting me. Why is this being pain in my side?
Oz has appeared.
Osmosis?
In where?
In Roll20.
Why?
Ain't nobody fucking die.
Why is this not letting me add her to the turn order? Wait, yes, on the right layer.
Honestly, Mordecai's the last person I expect to die.
Right! Fucking
Bro,
hell,
wait,
fucking
fuck off.
God.
Knock on wood. That's the same thing we said about.
I have a wooden shelf next to me.
Buttered.
Thank you.
Why
Honestly,
is-
Guru, this with darker skin. I'm looking at it. This with darker skin would match.
I don't know where you're.
1 second. I'm DMing it to you.
I was about to say. Who's with my up? Yep, I can see it.
You can see how that works.
I can see how that works. Yeah, it's showing me 3 Trishes now. Oh shit. Okay.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
Did I delete someone? No, I didn't. Good.
You didn't delete anyone, I don't think, if the other rogues are sharing turns. Because you have 2 types of rogues, me, Tenebris, and Mordecai, but Trish is not on there right now.
Yeah, I had like 6 of them, and now I don't have Tenebris.
Tenebris is on here.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Refresh.
No, he's not on there for me either.
Oh, he's on there for me.
Yeah, he's on there for me.
What the fuck?
No.
Should
It happened for me too. I'm putting you back in. I'm refreshing this real quick. Still salty, always salty. No, I'm not. Hold on. I need more.
No.
She's not in here, Guru. She's not in here.
I
Guru,
know.
she's not in Roll20 anymore. Just letting you know.
But if she's watching the stream, then she can still see.
Probably not. Nope. Yep. She saw it for a half second. No worries. We're not trying to die. If it happens, though, it happens. Now, will you show me the turn order? Because if not, then I'll just do it by. Oh, by the way, Trish's. Trish is first on the initiative order, by the way.
She rolled fucking
What did she
good.
roll?
Natural 20.
Damn, dude. Again, a woman after my own heart.
I assume this place is well lit.
Yes. Candelabras, all sorts of stuff that is giving you plenty of vision on what's going on. And she is behind Alex at the moment, but I'm gonna put her next to you right now. Just
what the fuck?
Hey, Guru, use the pick I sent.
Alright, hold on.
What the hell? Now the turn order is completely blank for me.
I know.
You need to reload, Paris.
That's what happened after I refreshed.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm refreshing.
There we go.
Again.
There we go. Fixed.
Roll20 is having a heart attack. Apparently, it's been doing that for a while.
Astral 20.
Basically.
Oh snap! Look like something's up, dog. Motherfucking Jew Chrome.
My diggity dog.
Dong.
Oh.
That song came on the radio, and I was sitting here like, why is the thong song playing off my fucking radio?
Let me say it again. She got That's like what?
So I'm just gonna move this icon over here.
Would you expect me not to know her that entire fucking song?
You know, fair enough.
Because otherwise it will remove her from the turn order, and I don't want that.
I was just playing on the radio though, Mom, and I turned it on. I'm like, no fucking way. There's
Let
no way.
me see that thong. It's a fantastic song. 10 out of 10.
Roll20, please. Stop having a heart attack.
There you go.
Ron, I might just have to ask you to call out when my turn occurs.
No worries. That's what I'm gonna have to do too, because I have it on a second Roll20 just to make sure. Trish is first though, so no worries there. We're just gonna downsize the turn order because right now, unfortunately, my turn order is being an absolute pain in the tuchus, and I apologize.
Mine's fine.
One who stabbed you has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, I'm gay.
It's blank for me.
You saw the picture?
Yeah.
There is a good. All right, he is currently completely locked down at the moment as he.
You're fucking dead. It's just, I see my shot.
As he stabs you, he kind of like gives you like this nothing personnel kid sort of look, and all of a sudden his face just like locks up. He's just like as he fails his wisdom save and suddenly realizes that something's wrong. No, as Trish just like looks at him just like, bitch, you walk into my house.
I was trying to upcast it to use it on multiple.
No, she wanted him specifically.
Oh jeez!
Because,
oh no!
That there's a weapon.
Trish also knows how Mordecai fights. You gotta think about that, Paris.
Alex.
Yeah.
And if they can't run away, then it's not as funny.
Okay, so
I never said she wasn't vindictive.
Excuse me?
You see, you'd be like, oh, I can see why you two didn't get along. They did get along for a bit.
Clearly they did get along.
Yeah.
Obviously, y'all have fucking kids. Mordecai, pick your favorite. I need you to drag him. Also, I'm just gonna ping where she needs you to drag him.
Got it.
And I will hold action to cast Windwall as soon as he passes this square with the captive.
Okay. Alright, the guy in front of you, I need you to... Nope, there's no one within No other people within range, so that means he still gets a sneak attack.
You mean he doesn't?
He does.
That's not how swashbuckler works, Guru.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's not if if a friendly is within melee, I don't get sneak. It's no, if you're within melee, no matter what, you will get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you just said it, it was like,
Yeah.
I don't have a teammate.
No, I mean,
so
no, I was saying there's no teammate of hers near her. Because
Technically,
it does specify with
There
Rockish
is.
Audacity that the way that you get sneak attack is if you're within 5 feet of it, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you.
okay.
So basically,
Yeah.
any other creatures, like if Trish was within 5 feet of Alex, he would not get sneak attack. That's what I was looking at. I wasn't saying if you had an ally within
you mean
5
within-
feet, yeah.
You mean within 5 feet of him?
Yes.
Because you just said within
You.
5 feet of Alex.
You're right, but yep. So that is
This is gonna hurt like a bitch. All right.
well over
Guru.
20. That'll hit.
Guru,
Yay.
Oh, sorry.
Also, by the way, Don, I whistled at the end of my turn. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm just gonna add these up because I'm going to lose my mind.
They're all just fucking rogues.
But you know exactly what that whistle was for.
Of course.
There's gonna be a bear RKOing out of nowhere.
You take 27 points of piercing damage.
Alex, throw me a sword when you get a chance. By the way,
Got
The
it.
guy in front of you, that's a 2. He is staying paralyzed. Tenebrous. Also,
So-
I'd say you can move about 20 feet closer. You wouldn't have just been at the foot of the stairs when this is happening. You're trying to keep a respectable distance, obviously, but
Well, firstly, I just want to say, I want to ask, sorry, do I recognize if any of them seem like a leader?
not particularly. Right now, they all look like they're wearing basically uniform clothing, and they're trying to keep themselves inconspicuous, but also trying to do very quick stabs.
put on the jets, Tenny.
Put on the what?
Jets.
Fucking Mume is what he's saying.
Oh, yeah. He politely closes the door.
What?
Oh my
Okay.
god, I got the equalizer vibes immediately! How Denzel just closes the door when he's getting ready to fucking kill people?
Yeah, there's no door to close,
this-
but you can do that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
okay.
This is an open temple.
Oh.
The yellow things are pillars.
I think he thought that they went into the back room where...
No, you guys had come
No,
out of the room.
Yeah, there's no
figured-
door.
I figured that like...
Wait, so there are also just cats roaming in here?
Yep.
Well, okay, so you said he's 20 feet in.
Closer. Yeah. He would not have just been at the foot of the stairs if he was, trying to very quickly just keep a respectable distance.
So is this like where he begins and he can just move 60 feet? Or 50 feet, sorry.
Why 50 feet? Oh, 50 feet
Ha-
is your
ha-
movement
has-
speed, right?
Yeah, has he expended any movement together? Or-
He was moving before combat initiated, so now would be when he would be getting his movement.
Okay.
For combat.
Okay. Alright. He... Well... he, like, kind of, as he went up the top of the stairs, he kind of just, like, gasps, like, and then, like, runs over, like, like, don't worry, I'll help you. And he's gonna yeah, I'll spend a key point one, and he'll bonus action dash.
Okay.
He's gonna do his swift step thing. What was it?
Step of the wind.
Yeah.
Step of the wind. He goes up to Mr. Man over here,
Okay.
or woman.
Not assuming genders out here, I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And he's going to do the stibbity stab.
Swingity swooty. That
Does
hits.
he? Okay, I get that booty.
Ooh,
What?
question, Tenebris, are you ever gonna multi-class in a rogue?
Maybe one day.
That
It would
DPS will get
definitely. It would be definitely some good DBS, but I don't know. I might do like just 2 levels or something.
That's a nice dip.
He stunning strikes if he can.
I mean, he has the key points for it.
Yeah, he'll.
Nope, not off the table with you. That's an 8 on the die, fella.
Paris, I'm ashamed you didn't say.
What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
The dice fell off and you didn't say freedom. Everyone is like putting their hands to their face, screaming into the void as they suddenly realize freedom was not said. All is lost.
Okay, so
all is lost.
So he failed. Okay, yeah. And he'll attack once more.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit, but with advantage because he is stunned.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, 19 hits. Yeah. For another 14 points of damage.
I love the max damage.
Oh my god!
Just comes up right behind this guy and just shunk shunk, and this guy's just like, I was just
prison shanking this guy.
Basically. This guy's stunned. He makes a con save at the end of his turn. That 7.
Is not how it works, Guru.
Oh, no, right, till the end of his next turn. Thank you for reminding me.
Yep.
I forget that. Yeah. This guy's going to move up on Mordecai, and as he moves around, you hear this shuffling of cloth, and you kind of glance back, and as you see, he pulls out, apparently, the only way I can really describe this is, it's essentially a baseball bat.
Nice.
It's a great club, but it's basically a baseball bat.
Nice.
That will definitely hit.
Everything does.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he got a 13 on the die before modifier, so yeah, he hit.
No, within the past 2 fights, nothing has missed Mordecai.
Yeah, he
one thing has
needs
missed.
some AC.
Not one thing has missed.
That is a 10 to hit. No, not 10. 10 points of damage. 10 points of bludgeoning damage on the first attack. And then he's going to try and aim a little lower for your kidneys. That's a natural 1. He just spins around and you just kind of lean back, just like, stop that. Ow! Son of a bitch.
It's like when someone really bad at football plays football and they try.
I tried to hit him.
That hits.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Are you supposed to grapple?
He's clearly someone. No, this is his
you can
post for
action.
the fact that he's
no, not bonus action. That's a reaction, Paris.
Yeah, this is a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
He reactionary because this guy missed him. He just leaned forward after the swing missed him.
Throat punch.
Right in the throat. As this guy just.
Because remember, I can't see the turn order anymore. So
You're fine. No, well, now it's his turn.
I'll just go 1 second, and I'll turn to the one that's paralyzed.
Yep.
You ever felt the feeling of dying? Guessing not. Let me show you. And I'll.
You pick him up.
Not yet.
Oh, someone's crawling on me. That's not great.
Not yet, Goo.
Okay.
Alright. And I will. Sure. That.
You're punching him? Okay.
Yep.
Kitty punch, kitty punch.
And I will. Make him drop that dagger.
It's because he's paralyzed. I believe he doesn't have a choice in the matter. So okay, he drops it.
So yeah, it's a. So is that 22 damage? If he's hold person, it's auto crit.
Sure. We'll just double that to make it a little easier. So that is 14.
Yeah.
14 plus 8 is 22. Yep.
Yeah. So that's that. That's my first one. I'll grapple him with the second.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think he can try to contest.
Nope. He's paralyzed.
I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Oh wait, he's paralyzed. It's an auto crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Jesus.
I'll move him over here.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. And Paris said she was casting Wind Wall. Can you just draw me where you're throwing the Wind Wall, please?
Working on it.
And that's your turn?
That's only one. That's only one strike.
Oh, right. But you bonus action grappled?
Yeah, bonus action grapple.
Hang on.
Yeah, that throw punch threw the other guy off as he tries to swing at you again. It just misses.
Delete that.
Alright. I will, pull out my piece of wood with nails.
Gotta pull with a nail in it.
And, yeah.
Turn right back up yet?
Fuck it.
Nope.
Swing.
That'll hit.
And I will try. I already did that, so I'm going to.
It says within its area, but I'm slightly confused.
I will, what I want to do. I'll do, make a whiz save for me. I'm gonna try to
Okay. Make him afraid.
yeah.
That's a 4. Roll the damage.
So I put the,
Basically, for Paris, just so that you're aware, basically the line that you're throwing, you can throw it through a person's space, and if they're in that space, because it's only a foot thick, but you can also put it like, basically, like, think of it like a wind razor just shoving through a person's area and just bludgeoning them.
Is there any chance that I can draw it to block these fuckers, but not hit me?
Yeah.
So
you're
that's
where it is.
Guru. That's probably 32 damage.
It is 32 damage.
I will then action surge.
Okay.
My piece of wood with nails in it. 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm not doing the superiority.
Stuff.
Yeah, so just 13, which, you know.
He falls limp in your arms, blood coming out of his mouth.
I spit on him.
Don't deface the.
I don't spit on the. Was I here, Guru? No, I was here. So I'll move. Yeah, there.
Leaving the body?
Just dropping him, yeah. Well, no, I'll carry him. Keep him carried.
Oh dear.
And roll the 3d8 bludgeoning damage, Paris.
As Guru, I will, actually, I will put away the piece of wood with nails.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot that I need to make it into an attack thing.
Let's see how this. What damage die do you think that this new weapon's gonna be good?
Probably a d10.
Alright.
To be fair, it's also going to be, breakable.
Drink.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't think Windwall has anything that went higher cast it, even if it did. I don't have that right now, so.
What do you mean?
Yeah, let's try this. I can't cast higher than 3rd level. Jesus! 8!
Nice.
That 3! The 3!
8.
That is the same amount of damage as, what the fuck?
As what?
As what?
Chromatic Orb.
Oh, yeah.
3d8. But it's a persistent thing.
Exactly.
That stops
And so long as
any
it...
kind of projectile.
Yeah, that's why I put it in front of the bastard with the crossbow, because I didn't want to deal with that.
Understandable. Trisha, feeling her magic, kind of just end. Like, oh.
I like the idea of just like, damn, that quickly.
Yeah, apparently the years
That's why I
haven't been
didn't get
that
you
bad
enjoy
on ya.
that.
Hey, she kind of like bumps you.
Me?
She motions to the guy in front of you as the guy in front of you all of a sudden just Guy behind him resisted me, but that's fine. Go ahead, have fun. And she moves 5, 10. Actually, no, she's not, because he sees so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's moving around the pillar there, trying to get towards where Mordecai is. Alex, it's your turn.
I can jab him through the wall.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about melee attacks. Like, he could still stab you, but at the same time...
Do I have advantage on people who are paralyzed?
Yes.
Or is it just straight?
And
Okay,
auto
good.
crit. So just roll the normal damage and we'll double it. That'll hit.
Yeah.
22 points of damage. That'll hit. For another 20 points of damage. He is not looking great.
And from far away we hear do 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 do.
And
Wait,
roll
you have a
Minnie's
tiger?
initiative. She has Golden Tiger Claws. It's a weapon.
Oh, okay. Wow. 3 attacks. Oh.
2.
Wind wall as well.
That was a reaction. I held that for my last.
So 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5. Oh, gosh dang it. 5, 10,
Massive
15,
bear
20,
just
25,
runs up
30,
and fucking.
35. As basically Minnie got here, and we'll be able to act next turn. As it runs up next to this guy, and the guy who's like stunned is just like looks over and just sees this form and is just like blinking rapidly, just like what the fuck. Yep, nope, that guy's still stunned.
Oh, so he's stunned and looking at the bear?
Yeah, he's like he can't actually see what, but Tenebris.
She leans as close as she leans as close as she can to the man and go.
No,
You're gonna
not
make
that
a
guy.
nice little treat for my baby.
The guy who's in front of you can't see anything because he's looking at you with a paralyzed. He hears and he's like his eyes like go backwards and then
I'm
just like,
still doing that.
Okay.
That makes it better that he can't see.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tenebris.
Okay, so he's
Kick his
gonna.
ass.
He turns to see, because he hears bare footsteps, and he's like, okay, this is Minnie. And then he turns and goes. He sort of. He turns and sees the bear and just like, oh. Like he's feigning being shocked. Like, what the fuck is the bear doing here? And he recovers. No. Wait. What? Bear? What? I thought we told the bear not to say anything.
She whispered.
She keeps forgetting.
I'm sorry.
Tenebris, like, just he looks at he tries to give Minnie a glance that's just like, please do not speak to me.
Oh, okay.
Stern look.
He will. I assume I can't non-lethally damage someone with a dagger, so I'm gonna just punch them.
Yes, you can.
You can.
What?
You can non-lethal so long as it's not a spell.
Pommel strike.
Yep.
Okay. In which case, is
just the pommel for some reason got a little bit of acid on it. It's all right.
He's gonna he'll hurt him. He's gonna try not to. He's gonna try and render them unconscious, if he can. Like, basically not trying to kill them.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, of course. You're trying to just knock him unconscious.
Does that hit?
With 16, 16 misses.
Okay. He'll try and hit again. That hits.
That does hit.
And he will. I forget. I can only stunning strike before the effects of the attack.
You can stunning strike after.
Okay. Well.
So
Is he dead?
He is not.
Okay, he'll do it again. He'll stun him again.
You have a bonus action attack. Don't forget.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Thank you for reminding me that. I forgot. I haven't used my bonus action. Yep. Oh, tasty. I have not crit once in the last few sessions.
That's fine. You'll probably get multiple crits. He is still up. Like he's like shaking and like clearly wanting to move, but he's still up.
He'll stunning strike.
He saves out of it. 17 on the die.
Would I notice that?
Yep. You see him going. Oh, bear!
Okay. He. Oof. Oof. No.
What are you thinking about doing?
No, he's not. He's not.
What were you thinking about doing?
Flurry of blows.
You can't. You have to declare that before you take your bonus action. Just
Yeah. Next turn then.
Okay. So that guy is. Let's see. This guy. Can't leave a job unfinished.
You just walk
I
through
believe
the
if
wall.
he passes through, yeah, he takes more damage.
He was in the wall starting his turn, so. He succeeds on the strength save. 3d8, please, Paris.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it
No, it
was.
wasn't.
He was right there. And the wall is
The
right
wall
here.
was. I thought the area would. Oh, well,
It's
okay.
It's a foot wide.
Oh.
So he kind of brushes out the gravel on his face and eyes and just kind of steps forward. That is 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and he is going to. I need you to make a strength save to keep
Okay.
your body in your arms as he's trying to hit your arm to make you disarmed.
Only 17.
17 does succeed.
Yeah.
Fuck yo, chicken strips.
For 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit you again. That will hit.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to realize that, can't really fuck around with you. You are as
You think?
dangerous as people said you were. Wait, no, hold on. Not 12. It's... Okay, my apologies. 17.
Alright.
Forgot about his fighting style.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's gonna not spend another... No, he's gonna spend another dice on you. Because otherwise he's just gonna die and he's gonna feel stupid.
I mean, he won't feel anything.
His last moments will feel stupid though. If he's going to go out, he at least wants to go out, making it look like he put in an effort.
If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me. One push from Mordecai. Shit.
If you see my wife, tell her I tried.
I thought you would say, if you see my wife, tell her I had another wife.
Oh my god. He's just gonna try another disarming strike, so another strength save.
I'll choose to fail.
Okay. Alright, so that
You
is...
see Mordecai, like, he hits it. Let's see if he takes. I'm just curious. I'll see. Yeah, I'm saying it. I just go, ow. And he just lifts it up and drops it. Like, he's not giving him a satisfaction.
For 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Alright. There's a beeping going off somewhere. It's annoying me.
Yeah,
Where are
no worries. And meanwhile, Tenebris, the guy in front of you, is going to try and stab you.
I have an image of butter just going through this picture.
That
Like,
is
where are
a-
you, fucker?
18 to hit.
Misses.
I stopped.
Bonus action, he's going to disengage and...
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh, so you think you could run?
Never's like do like your runner stretches, like dusting off the soles of his shoes, getting
just like.
Oh my
just,
god,
like,
he's within
shakes
minis
his
just like
shoulders,
rain.
Just shakes each of his legs, just like okay, cracks his knuckles.
Right.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a deep breath in. Well, no, I can't afford to do it. Yeah.
I love the idea of this
Alright.
poor rogue trying to run from the monk and the bear.
Alright, yeah. Fuck. Does he seem to have another weapon on him?
This guy, he's got
Yeah.
the weapon in his hands for sure. You're not sure if he has any other weapons on him, but he might.
Yeah, sure, we'll chance it. Alright. We're gonna yeah. Fuck no we're not. Alright, I'll second one. Heal for 17.
Okay.
So I will then. I just dropped him. I'll bring out the piece of wood again.
Ah, a man of culture, I see.
Shut up. Swings at him. 20 with my piece of wood nails it.
You stabbed me. You stabbed me in the kidneys, you fucker.
Oh, actually, I want to
He
see
didn't
where he
do the
died.
stabbing.
Wisdom save. We're safe. True.
Okay. What's your DC?
I believe 17.
I'm just going to use this to... Oh, son of a bitch. He does succeed.
Alright.
Additional 1.
Extra 1. I'll swing at him again. 25 you hit. Another wisdom saving.
Okay. Wisdom just barely fails.
Good. Oh my god.
Jesus. fucking
Jesus
Christ.
8.
That's max damage. Oh my
That is
God.
my max damage, yeah. 24 in one hit. Not bad. With for a piece of wood with nails.
Yeah. Fucking smack.
That would instantly kill a commoner, by the way, if you're wondering.
Yeah.
Commoners have 8 HP.
Yep. Mini.
Yeah. Get the snack. Snack. Can't move her.
I'm actually just saying it with like a kind of a look. And I'll do this too, by the way.
Where are you wanting to move her?
Get a snack.
What's the snack on?
Get a snack.
Get the snack. The snack.
Get it, go.
Get the fucking snack! Holy shit!
You know what? Roll the damage just because. He had 2 HP. I'm guessing it was meant to be non-lethal damage to, you know, subdue him.
Whoa.
But is that what you wanted, Paris? Or was it
No,
she
like,
getting a snack?
If Tenebris had told her to try and take him
Nope.
down
Nope.
non-lethally, well, sorry,
He's
Tenny.
trying. Not
Wait, guys, was I
Not trying to
not-
associate.
Wait, guys, did I push the talk button when I said keep one?
You probably
You
were.
said it, but Minnie wasn't there to hear it.
Oh, well, then I would have given her that directive then if she chased it. If
Keep
he
him
shouted,
alive,
keep one
sweetie.
alive.
Okay. In which case, I'll just put the crossbones next to him so he's down. And Minnie
Oh,
is
so
very
he's
proudly
alive.
sitting on him. Yep.
Okay.
She got the snack.
Trish is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I have to be right back real fast. Just
No
real
worries.
fast.
I don't know why you're measuring that, but okay.
Because I did it in a way in my head that could put her one further, but I don't know how I did.
You might have been going through the column, which she can't do. And you see her reach in underneath her cloak, pull out a hand axe, and she's going to huck it at him. Which that does hit. He's not in his normal armor, so this isn't exactly hard to hit him. Nice 8 points of damage. It's not a melee attack, so she can't do anything more than that. But she's okay with that. Did Paris say she'd be right back?
I'm back.
Welcome back, it's your turn.
Is he still paralyzed?
At the moment, it's
Awesome.
not his turn to save out of it yet. That'll hit.
19 hit.
I realised that my plan is not gonna work.
That is 18. Yep. Nope. Yep. Why were you Paris?
Oh, what?
First attack beat him.
Oh. Redact that. I'll hit this one then.
23 hits.
7 damage.
God, I hope that.
If you don't tell people your plan, the plan ain't gonna work.
The whole point is that I don't tell you the plan.
Then that's your fault that it don't work.
Mhm.
I'm not
Dangerous.
angry at any of you. Okay, he's still alive, is he, that guy? So, okay. He goes up. As he's running up, is it possible that he could... would it take an action to write a short note that says, "Discipline your bear. She spoke to me."
I mean, if you want that to be your action,
Would that be an action?
I'd say
I
yes.
see.
Just write a note, yeah.
He doesn't bother then. He's gonna...
It's a free action to speak.
Discipline your bear. You spoke to me. What? Paris, why would...
He can whisper if he comes up close.
He's trying... The whole point is he's trying to avoid... Trying to associate himself with these guys. Like... That's the plan.
Why the hell would you join the fight
I'm not
then?
part of you.
Well, because okay, I'll show you the plan if you like. He grabs this guy and he drags him to the nearest alleyway.
Well, you're...
Okay.
Why?
Just trying to get him to.
He's trying to make it look like he was targeting a specific person. Yeah. It's like,
But that's
okay,
the only one left alive that us two can
not this guy.
Yeah,
This
and
guy.
I wasn't planning on doing non-lethal. I said keep one alive. We kept one alive.
Did you say
Very
this
confused
like
mini
just?
noises.
Did you just say this like out loud to everyone that can hear?
No.
Yes,
Yes.
he
Oh, yeah.
shouted keep
He shouted,
one
keep one
alive.
alive.
To be fair, he was saying that, and he was looking towards like Alex and such. So you keeping him alive is, questionable. But that being said, this guy, even though he's afraid, he is going to try and take a swing at you.
Wait,
That is
who's?
The guy that's between me and Mordecai.
yes.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I need to think for a second.
I mean, on the bright side,
He just
the chaos not here.
like I want to voice things, but that would influence the game. So I'll say it outside of the game.
Nope, that's not.
But
No worries. I
yeah,
understand.
just move on. It's fine.
Mordecai, that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm going to use a superiority die
Alright.
to cancel the disadvantage with a feigning strike. That will definitely
Alright.
hit for the second one. For 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Mordecai, it's now your turn.
Alright. Did I notice that guy's body being taken? Just zoomed off?
I mean,
My
right now
passive
you've got
is
the guy
18.
beating on you.
Or you saw a guy being sound, but Tenny runs up to him and he stands up. As much as a bear can stand up, and drags him off.
Alright,
I don't know.
yeah. If he gets dragged off, I'll do non-lethal. As much as I can with a piece of wood with nails on it.
Right. Just turn it around so you're just hitting with the nail head.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Die.
Bonk!
Superiority die. Not superiority, I don't have any.
No worries.
That's a shame. That was almost max damage.
It was almost. 24 to hit with a punch. Well, just elbows.
Okay.
He elbows, then attempts to use the elbow to move his arm around and put him into a headlock.
Okay.
24 athletics.
You have him in a chokehold.
Alright.
Minnie just like Watching Tenebris take him away, looks back between the two of you, and eventually just, Minnie, what's she doing?
She'll come over here. Hang on. Because I don't want to get her hurt by the wind wall, because I think as soon as she approaches it, she gets hit with it.
You can drop it before.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Just concentration. You just drop concentration, that's it.
She will... What would be less lethal from a bear, the bite or the claw?
The claw.
The claw.
Basically, it's just her bapping him in the face. Yep.
Jesus Christ, Minnie!
She walks up to another person with 2 HP and bops him in the face.
Just bitch smacked both of these fuckers. At least it's not lethal.
Alright. Okay.
I've had more luck with Minnie as a bear in terms of her damage and like attack rolls than I did.
Because you don't know many to really do damage too often.
Alright.
I just have her pick people up and drop them.
Yeah, Batman is just utility. More than damage, at least.
With that, I'd say this is where we're going to be ending the session, with Tenebris dragging one body one way, you guys standing around this other guy over here, and...
I'm confused why Timmy just didn't take the dead one.
Well, okay, so the idea that I had in mind was that, you know, obviously he's not just going to leave you guys just like, I'm just going to watch this happen. He's going to help, because Mordecai did say, if you get ambushed, you can ambush the ambushes. And he did that. But he also wanted an out, like, because this is very early and he's probably going to need to do it again. It's like, if I take one body, then at least it's not like I run in, kill someone, and then just run away. That would look very weird.
That's why I was confused why you just didn't take one of the already dead guys.
Because why take a dead body?
Because we needed that one, and we could. Now we have to take care of two loose ends.
But if I take a living body, it's like, at the very least,
he has the alibi
like
if he was trying to rescue.
You're hard about it, in my opinion. Like, it's not that complicated. Like, we're in a church. Not many people are gonna talk.
Well, it's not even that. We're in a church where one of the higher priestesses watched us get attacked.
Yeah.
Because she came out and Mordecai had been
Like,
stabbed.
I don't know how many civilians there are.
There's a number of them.
Yeah. So if I just took a dead body, that'd look really weird as well. So it's like, at least
Weird is
it looks
taking
like
a live one.
Yeah, but at least people might go, oh, maybe you just gonna interrogate him or something, or like kidnap or something.
Kidnap!
But the thing is, I think you took the one that might have more information, because this one seemed, I don't know. Who knows?
Frightful.
He is gonna try and interrogate this guy, so.
Yeah, we'll get to that next time. Get a chance to, you know, see what happens as you've got yourself not one but two people that you guys are going to try and get answers from. You guys really like getting answers from people.
This seems like deja vu.
Right.
Ending a session with, you know, two people to interrogate.
To be fair, that's not my fault. You guys keep choosing.
One of them is a rogue. One of them uses strength as weapons.
Ironically, both instances, the last one was bitch smacked by Minnie.
Both of them were bitch smacked by Minnie.
Yeah.
No, I mean, even in the desert, the barbarian got KO'd by the fucking bear!
This is true.
I've noticed that very consistently, I haven't rolled a nat 20 on my attack roll.
But you've come close.
You rolled
That's the
high,
best
though.
part.
Yeah.
I have rolled high, consistently high, just like, not a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Don,
Yes.
that's gonna be the phrase that I say from now on with Minnie to see if she gets a crit. Get the snack.
You did this thing.
As soon as I said it, I saw that 20. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Baby got snack.
Baby got snack.
The bear needs protein. She already ate a horse.
Baby needs
And
a snack.
Didn't she also like try eating humans?
She like
Yeah, she
nibbled
took
on a
a bite
person and
out.
it was just kind of like, eh.
Took a bite out of a humanoid.
I mean, on the bright side, she doesn't like the taste, so that means she will
I thought
never
she just
turn
found it mad.
Yeah, I think she just kind of found it new because
Well,
she's
what do
used to
you-
eating fruit.
Quit it!
So it's more just kind of like a strange
Okay, let me rephrase it.
weirdness.
She still has not acquired a taste for human flesh.
It's like
So she won't turn on us and just eat us in desperate times.
It wasn't human, but it was like lizard folk. Or
I said humanoid.
oh no, I
thought
heard
it's
you say human.
Paris.
Yeah.
Have you eaten crawfish before?
Yes.
Do you know the first time it was a little weird?
Dude, the first time I had crawfish, I downed that shit, man. That was delicious.
You're the only out of town out of Louisiana person I've ever heard say, "Oh, I loved it my first time."
I fucking love it.
Well, a lot of people
Okay.
are like don't like it at first, so that's like many with people.
No, man, I fucking ate that shit up.
Also, another thing
I
as well.
died later because it was spicy as hell, but
Another thing as well is like the big info on what exactly the voice is in his head appears only when Tenebris is not around.
right.
So he still
right.
thinks that he's. To be fair, you
He's crazy.
you decided to.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't really care that much, and I assume someone's going to tell him at some point, unless they just kind of forget and just like go, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's
But, like-
only Mordecai and Alex who have the full
You
info.
have to realize,
And
Mordecai
Tenebris.
was processing the idea of maybe having a kid and they got stabbed. Like that's not what he's thinking about.
But yeah, like
Fuck the sprite, I have a son.
just like, oh my god. It's just like how I just go away for 1 second and I lose.
I leave you
Poor
fuckers for
character
2
info.
minutes. 2 minutes, and now Mordecai has a son. And
I'm just like,
fairy.
no, I
a
just
son
imagine
and got stabbed.
I just imagine Tenebris missing his own character arc.
That sounds like a
Oh,
very
yeah, but-
Tenebris thing to do.
We're learning about
No,
Tenebris.
I
Tenebris
mean-
fading into the shadows. I'm not here.
Sort of, I suppose. I mean, like, I just imagine, like, he's just wearing Eisenfurt or something. It turns out this is his character arc or something, that he's following Alex and Mordecai and Nimnastra, who are experiencing it for them. Just. Oh my god. Just, hey, Tenebris, we know so much about you now.
Wait!
What- we know things that not even you yourself. Like,
You know you better than you know yourself.
Paris, when I said I knew a cleric, what were you expecting?
I was honestly expecting lover. I'm not even kidding. As soon as she said it, I'm like, this is gonna be some lover or some ex-lover or they fucked or something. This is gonna feel awkward.
All of these?
That being
Because when
said,
you mentioned it... Sorry.
because you guys are starting to ramble a little bit. For everyone watching, thank you all so much. We appreciate your support and with watching these and all the fun that we're having. Now that we finally got to Eisenfurt, we're finally here. We're finally getting to see what in the world's going on. And hey, Mordecai's got shanked. Yeah,
We're not even in prison.
I know, right? I mean, to be fair,
It
Tenebris then
turns
ran
out-
up and shanked someone as well. You know, so I mean, that's the thing.
Prison shake.
it turns out that Eisenfurt is full of assassins, but nobody knows that everyone else is an assassin. So they just act. They're just blending in with each other, waiting
So it's
for
John
the right
Wick.
moment.
So it's John Wick.
Basically, yeah. They're all sleeper agents, just like walking around, just like, I gotta outing myself in front of these other ordinary people, and everyone else is thinking the same thing. Oh, that's
If you,
weird.
so if you enjoyed it, leave us a like and a comment. We hope you appreciate it, and if let us know how we can improve it. We always appreciate your comments; they really help us out. Subscribe if you want to keep up with the content when it's posted. Feel free to follow us on twitch.tv/whatteamcomp. We would love to see you here. And until next time, we've been What Team Comp, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
Have a good evening.